Thank you for tuning in for another episode of Get Lifted. 30 is the new 20.
Yeah.
I am La Heffa.
I'm CrisxmasOD.
And it's your boy, SmileyJizzle, in the building. Shout out to St. Jude, all the cancer children.
Hey, Jude.
And don't forget to hit the like button, share, and subscribe. And hit the notification bell so you know the next time we post or go live.
Welcome. Yeah, so this right here, I'm gonna do what they be doing on TikTok.
Don't do that ASMR shit.
So, got this box here. It's called Final Boss Sour. So.
Are you live?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're live.
It's not showing up.
It's not showing up.
It just popped on my feed.
Oh, yeah, I'm about to say it better. It's up there?
Yeah.
Oh, whew. So, it is called Final Boss Sour. I don't know if it's backwards for you guys or whatever. But anyway, this is sour. It's not candy because it's real fruit. So it's like dried fruit, but they use like some sour stuff. So it's high in antioxidants, epic sour, no artificial ingredients, uses real fruits. So it's not candy, it's a snack. It's a fruit snack, but it's not actually like gummies or anything like that. So I tried it. There's 3 levels of sourness to it. So there's level 1, which is like medium sour. Well, not medium sour. It's sour. It's like crybaby sour, right? And then level 2 is more sour than that. And then level 3 is more sour than level 2. And then level 4 is hasn't come out yet. So basically, in the box, this is a new box.
Nigga, those is Pokemon?
Just open it. Well, they use like a video game idea. So it's like they're supposed to be like final bosses. Like the main boss is this guy or whatever. This is who you gotta fight. And they're like pixelated. It says you can leave a review on TikTok, screenshot it, and send it to hello@finalbosssour.com, and we'll send you a flavor of your choice for free. So if you like it, but it's real fruit. I'd like you guys to try it though. Just try one. If you don't like it, spit it out, whatever. But just try it for people, just so we can give them a genuine
Where's level
experience. 1? Yeah. Well, look.
Nah, nigga. Where's the level 1?
Look, if you can eat, all right.
Let me read the boss. There we go. The spider. Largeworth. Let me get a Largeworth.
It's a strawberry, a blueberry, and a cranberry. The strawberries taste the best.
Okay.
And
I get a beaster. This one?
So you got the strawberry, the blueberry, or the cranberry, and each one has a different level of sour to it. So I don't know if you guys can see that.
It's like Pokemon, y'all. This shit crazy.
Yeah.
Gotta catch
So
them all.
it's like a little game on the back of it. It's like a little game.
Pokemon.
Let me show you guys the little game on the back. It's got like a little game. So this is a small business owner. I'm sure somebody just threw this together, but it's pretty cool though.
I like the little setup.
And it's supposed to be healthier than giving your kids a whole bunch of candy all the time, whatever.
Yeah, because it's real fruit. Yeah. But it's sour though, so little kids.
I'll give you a strawberry. So strawberry level 1.
Yes, sir.
Is Bester.
Mm-hmm.
Beaster.
Yeah.
So you can try it for everybody.
I'm gonna take one, pass it down.
Alright. So we gonna do level 1. I already did level 3, so my reaction is not gonna be good enough for you guys. Like, you know.
I don't care, nigga.
I could do level 3. I haven't tried level 3 any other flavor, but I like the way the strawberries are. Yo. Oh, damn. That was level 1. You want to try it?
Yeah.
Because she never tried it. You can't see her face, but I'll tell you if she could take it.
It's good, but it's sour. That's the sour.
I guess because they like put the preservative in here, probably melt it.
It's good when you get to the fruit.
Yeah. What do you think?
It's not bad.
It's all right.
You gotta get to the fruit, like I said. Like,
this one, like I had another box that I had open just so I could try them and shit.
More sour, the other one.
Huh?
oh, you tried the higher levels?
Yeah.
Which one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I gave you level 2, right?
I don't know what level it was, but it was more.
This
sour.
is level 2 with the duck on it.
Yeah, maybe.
That's level 2. This is a little bit more sour. And there's different. So these are dried fruits, but it tastes like, well, the strawberry one really tastes like a candy.
Yeah, it do.
The other ones taste like, the cranberries taste kind of like a raisin.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I hate raisins.
Right, but it's got that raisin, but it's like
The texture.
yeah, it's got the raisin texture, but it tastes like cranberry, but it's still got that sour flavor. The blueberry, it's not really like a gush of juice that comes out of it like the strawberry. Pause. There's a flavor that comes out of the strawberry. The other berries don't really have that type of flavor that comes out. The blueberries really don't. And I don't really like blueberries too much. I eat blueberries, but all of these are berries that have antioxidants. So they're actually healthy for you because they have antioxidants.
Good catch, nigga. Oh,
I still drop that shit. You don't want the cat to eat this shit.
Yeah, cat be fucked up.
What the hell yeah.
Got one right there. Like flip.
Nah, that's
no, bro.
She probably wouldn't eat that. She hates it.
If she licked it, her tongue might turn. What's up, Kitty Cat? But yeah, final boss sour. You know what I mean? I don't think it's bad. I had bought a box and I pretty much finished the whole box by myself. Like, you know what I mean? Cause I like sour shit. But if y'all want any more, y'all can help yourself. And I don't have to feel guilty about it. Like, man, I shouldn't be eating all that because it's fruit. It's fruit. Yeah. Real fruit. Yeah. Pretty cool.
It's good though.
So, to the shits.
Let's get to the shits, babe.
To the shits. So, feminists are in an uproar and quite upset about
Trump being elected.
Trump being elected, men not supporting the vote. So let's clear some shit up real quick. So first of all, men did vote for Kamala.
Especially black men.
A lot of black men voted for Kamala.
Those statistics,
and they did it for the same reason.
Staggering.
For the same reason that they probably voted for Obama. You know what I mean? It was a black woman. They was like, "Yo, we gonna stand by her." Type shit. You know what I mean?
I think it was just for the ladies, and it's crazy the reaction from the ladies.
Like, they was hating, bro. They was like, "Oh, if you voted for him, y'all don't support us. You know, fuck y'all, and we shouldn't give y'all any dee-dee-da or any whatever."
Crazy.
You know what I mean?
Just
like,
another excuse to dog us. Like,
crazy.
What the fuck?
And it's wild because they're breaking up homes, families, everything over who somebody voted for. Like, that's stupid.
Crazy, bro.
That's stupid, yo.
And then look at the statistics, though. Like, you're just doing it for nothing.
Right.
It's like the 80% of those people, like, yo, if you are fucking with somebody and you didn't know their political views before you started fucking with them, you're to blame.
Right.
You don't really know your spouse like that. If you don't know, like, how they feel genuinely about the other topics. Like, that's crazy to me.
Yeah. And I don't know, like, people taking it too extreme. Like,
Yeah, you gotta
they
take
really
the
like,
emotions
yo,
out of
like,
it.
I don't wanna talk to you anymore if you voted for this person or whatever. You know what I mean? And it's bogus. It's crazy to me, yo.
That might be the what's the name being activated?
What?
The Jabberoo.
Oh, yo. All right, press the button on the nano.
I'm telling, yeah, we didn't get the result that we
nanobots.
wanted. Cause yo, I'm telling you, like,
Or it could just be all of those immigrants that they let come into the country illegally that just was like,
they would have won
man,
if that was the case. They
Nah.
was letting them in.
Nah,
Oh boy, wasn't trying to let them in. Remember? They didn't get enough. They didn't have any dead bodies to pop up in the vote. Shit. It was staggering how much he won by, bro.
And a lot of women were really upset because baby deletion.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because they didn't want to
That's a little bit more accountability now.
right.
The only
Taking
part,
away that right for them to be a woman and being able to make the choices on their body.
Yeah.
So because of that, there's a whole uproar about that where they're going to do this thing called a 4B movement.
Oh, that's what the 4B is.
4B movement is for 4 years, women will abstain from intimacy
for 4 years.
for 4 years.
Exactly.
Why something like this to happen for you to control your viscous enders and not
Exactly.
just be getting pregnant by everybody
That part.
that you sleep with.
That sounds like a feminist movement. That doesn't sound like a pro-life movement, because at the end of the day, you can't procreate if you refuse to procreate because of a person being elected. It's like, yo, how much fuckery have our people went through, and you don't see not one thing being done to, like, okay, let's all come together and do this, but this is what we're gonna come together for death of the kids. Like, fuck that shit, bro. Fuck that shit, bro. Fuck that shit. A lot of people, especially those feminists, are gonna have to take accountability and be like, look, I look crazy now because before I was in a climate where certain behaviors are accepted. Now you're not in that climate because of Trump being in office. And you could bitch about it, you could complain about it, you could do whatever you want. But look at what the fuck we got coming. We got 4 years of this person. So you're gonna say, oh, I'm not gonna have sex for 4 years? That looks like you're trying to do depopulation. That looks like, yo, and it's crazy because as far as numbers and families,
if these
no, I
people
understand.
are single people, then they
I understand.
find somebody to be.
And
It's not just
I'm
just
happy
single,
that
it's
they're
not just
doing
single
it.
women.
I'm happy that they're doing it.
Women that are in relationships are trying to get on board with this.
If you're in that mentality to do something like that, I think you should be separated from the woman that doesn't want to do or wouldn't be that radical, because we need to know who to stay away from as men. You see what I'm saying? A lot of times we just look for the prettiest option or the most attractive option. We got to stop that. We got to look at people for their principles now. We got to look at these women for their principles. Oh, if your principles are saying because this person is in office, you're not going to do something that you're naturally supposed to do because you're just upset? Oh, okay, well, that tells me everything I need to know about what type of woman you are. You see what I'm saying? And I don't think those type of women want to be led. If they're making those type of decisions and they don't, consider any dude that they're fucking with, or maybe they don't feel like they're gonna be fucking with any dude. But that's kind of crazy. I'm pro-life, and I think this is a great idea. I think they should do that, so they should be separated, so we know who's with the fuckery and who's not.
Yeah, cause I think they're trying to convince other women to abstain as well.
Yeah, but that's not gonna work.
But some women
Most women love
are a little like
sex.
Well, some women that I've spoken with have said like this is ridiculous.
Yeah,
They haven't even
exactly.
heard about it.
Most women
women that
ain't
are
going for
talking
that
about it, you know, are really upset. You know, these are the women that have cried when they heard the election results.
Exactly.
Women that were saying like their life is over and they're trying to find a solution. What can we do?
Why is their life over?
But this is the only thing. So that's that's singular
they
policy.
Don't feel comfortable into doing whatever they want to do.
You only know about one policy.
They're being led by a person a man.
One
They're
policy.
being led by masculinity again, and they don't like it. That's why they're upset. That's why their life is over. Because in Biden's era and Kamala's era, that could have been. It would have been an era that's more acceptive to bitch-ass behavior. A whole bunch of bitch-ass behavior was going to be manifested because of who's in charge. And that's why it's so important for the man to be in the house, because there needs to be a certain dynamic in order for that, you know what I mean, for that family to have the best experience. But, you know, if we get further and further away from that, and leads to no families, or it leads to, you know what I mean, everybody saying, well, fuck it, we don't need people. Let's do some shit like what was that movie with Sylvester Stallone? And they was fucking on in a virtual reality.
In virtual reality.
Yeah. I think not Denzel. Wesley Snipes was in it.
Demolition Man?
Yeah.
That was my shit.
Yo, that shit was crazy.
Demolition Man.
It's gonna. I really believe it was heading towards that. Like, we was gonna let technology determine, like, you know, sex. It's gonna take the physical out of it.
And just Wesley Snipes' name was Desolation Williams.
That's crazy.
Desolation Williams.
Desolation Williams is crazy.
Yeah.
That's a hell of a name.
That was my movie.
I don't want it to be like that, do you?
I mean,
you take the physical out of sex?
I don't want women to go on crazy shit, but there's always been women that separate themselves from the norm. But you gotta like look for that chick, cause usually
that's why I said we
gotta
keep them separated.
Women have like the, what do you call it, the echo chambers and shit. You know
Birds
what I mean?
of a feather.
They all exactly. So you gotta be careful with that. So you gotta look at who they associate themselves with.
100%.
Those are normally the people that are going to dictate her, basically her character, kind of, to an extent. It shouldn't be like that, but it feels like, yeah, the people that she around, that's more than likely that's gonna come out. Not all of their characteristics, but a good number of them.
Mm-hmm.
What are you talking about? Who's some? Some says, what are you talking about? We talking about a lot of stuff, but right now we talking about the 4B movement. 4B movement is the movement of women abstaining from intimacy for 4 years.
It's crazy.
While the new president, number 47, is in the building.
It's crazy.
They're gonna not give you none because we didn't protect their rights. So because we didn't protect your rights and vote for who you wanted us to vote for, we're wrong and we're not going to get no buns.
Like I said, bro, I'm all for it because it shows us the mindset of those type of women that would think that radically, and I believe that logical men should stay away from those women.
I'm not abstaining from sex unless I don't want to.
Talk that shit, E!
It's not going to be because somebody else or some other group of people said that.
Because somebody voted for somebody, you're not gonna do that anymore.
I respect that.
That sounds crazy.
I respect that to the highest.
I
hope logic trumps bullshit.
Let me ask you this.
Pun intended.
Will you vote for whoever your spouse is voting for?
No.
I'm asking her.
Oh, my bad.
He's the leader of the household.
If I agreed with what their message is, I don't...
Well, your leader is going to convince you that the person that you're voting for is the best choice for us to vote for. Let's vote together. Let's do this as a family.
If I agree. with what he's saying.
So
I'm
you're
just gonna blindly
so
vote. That's why I don't now in the first place.
so
All the
let's expound on that, because what I'm really saying is the man
Told you to vote.
The man told you to vote for who they're voting for.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's the leader of the household, and he's like, listen.
And your stance was, oh, I don't even want to vote, just like you're saying. You
Well,
don't care.
if you don't want to vote, don't waste it. Please come and join my allegiance and vote for the person that I'm supporting.
Yeah.
That's
I
what he said.
heard what you said. and
But that's
I
what I'm
gave you my
saying.
answer.
If he does, so you're gonna say, no, I'm a woman and I'm gonna
If I agree
fight for
with
my
him,
right.
I didn't say no. I said if I agree with his
so
political
so
views
basically it's
and his policy that
there's
he
a
said he's
question.
gonna put in
So you
place,
have
But what
so,
if you don't? Because what if
then
your
I
stance
gotta
is
vote.
what if your
It's
stance
either
is
one of them.
what if your stance is like it is now? You don't believe in either one of them, and he's telling you as your man, hey, I want
the
you.
question.
Also,
she said no. She said no.
So would you
I
be?
didn't say
would you,
no.
would you?
If he did, if,
Hold on,
if I
hold
don't
on.
agree, then no,
Right,
I'm
'cause
not.
he's
doing
telling
it.
you to vote for
what
who
if
he wants
what
you
if
to
he
vote
was
for as
like
an option.
what if he was like
And it's
okay
like, if I wanted to, or if I don't agree with it, then I'm not voting for him. It doesn't matter. You vote for who your man is.
What if
telling
he
you to
said?
vote
What
for,
if he said if you
or you're
don't?
not.
What if he said if you don't vote, then I'm gonna feel like you don't feel comfortable as me as your
Like
leader.
I stated before, I don't think relationships should be broken up over who you're voting for. That's
Right.
ridiculous.
True.
It's not
Right.
that.
True.
To me,
And that would
whatever's
be- that
gonna
would
be
be
done
stupid on
is
the
gonna
guy
be
part.
It
done
would be,
regardless.
but you never know.
So
You
that
niggas-
shouldn't be a
niggas
point of
stupid.
contention in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm only leaning with that.
Because I don't get that. Even
The
if
man
we have
shouldn't- the
different
man-
political views, I don't get all butthurt about it and be trying to argue my point about
You
it
got
with them.
you
I
got
don't
two
even-
different types of men in this situation. In this, because there's all different types of men, but there's two different types of men in this situation. There's the man that's really strong politically. You know, this is his ideology, this is his mindset, and you got the man who's like, he's still there's still good men, but one man that's really like serious about it. Like, we're black, we fought for so long to be able to do this. Our voice needs to be heard. Da 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 da. You're my wife. You gotta understand where I'm coming from with this, and he's of good mind. Right? Then there's the other guy who's still of a good mind, still a good guy, but he don't give a fuck what you do. As long as you still give him respect, as long as you still whatever. Those are the two guys in the situation. But what I'm saying is, both of those guys want the same thing. They both want the woman to submit to them without challenging their leadership, because
and
they
that's
know
what
that
you're
they're a
doing,
good leader.
essentially. Yeah.
So they're doing it with intention, and they're teaching you to do it with intention. So because
she said she ain't going for it,
and I know. No, what I'm saying for the people that's listening, like that's
if she don't
that's
feel
why.
like
So-
motherfuckers should be in office, she's not gonna lie and be like, yeah, man,
Right.
I'll vote. But that's interesting.
But
though,
also,
'cause usually
they shouldn't break up the relationship. for that.
usually-
one guy
usually-
would. One of the guys would break up the relationship. for that.
Usually, E is very submissive to the men that she really fuck with, but.
to the point where you're gonna be arguing with me or like that.
Yeah, I mean, you never know. You never know. You
That
might fuck with
person would
somebody.
be too uptight if they felt like that, so that would be someone. That I
But
would
see,
be
that's crazy. So now you're saying you
And
have
from my
a
experience,
you have
somebody that I
a
know
man
would
you have a man
been
and what he
upset.
would do in every scenario, or you just saying just in general you don't think you could
So
fuck with
far,
somebody
the
that would
people that
want
I've
to lead
dealt
you in
with
that way.
They are not worried about that to that point where it would be an issue in us dealing with each other of who I voted for. Like,
Let's say he
even
didn't
if they
let's
don't
say he
agree
didn't
with
look
me,
at it
I'm
as
happy.
he didn't
I'm
look at
fighting.
it. Let's say he didn't look at it as, oh, she cares about this political view. Let's say he just looked at it as like, yo, she's just going against what I want her to do, and it shouldn't even matter. What if he's looking at it like that? No, I understand. I'm just saying, I want you to understand how he could look at that and be like, yo, she's saying that she's down with being submissive, but she's not. She's really feels how she's going to feel, and she's not going to switch up. So that could not be a submissive way to look at it. And you could be like, oh, well, he's too sensitive. And he could be like, well, you claim to be submissive, but you're not for real, because you don't want to just take my direction. No, I'm just saying in general. Niggas be like that, because certain dudes think that, okay, because my girl likes me for real, she's gonna follow me. Even if she thinks I'm wrong, she'll talk about it later, but we'll figure it out because she fucks with me. But
It's
with
a
your
case
hold
by
on,
case basis.
I
Because if
understand.
you're following somebody that's wrong
understand.
and you follow
I
them to go
understand.
get killed
Yep.
or unalive.
I understand.
Is that
But
good?
this is not
good
the
to be
scenario.
submissive?
This is
So-
a
so
scenario
case
of
by case.
submission.
I gave you my
Hold on.
answer,
I
so
understand.
don't
I'm
know
just
why
I'm
you
just
feel-
explaining to the camera, right? This is a situation where it's yes, she's submissive, but there's not everything that she's going to be submissive about. And I just want that to be very clear because a lot of women say, hey, I'm submissive or I could be submissive for the right person. But you just said there's examples where sometimes that shit goes out the window. Like I'm not gonna. I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you.
Making a bad decision that's gonna fuck up my life.
So that's
I'm not mad at
that's
you.
conditional submission.
Exactly. That's
But
all.
shouldn't
That's
you
all
have
I'm
that?
saying.
Wouldn't you want your
That's
daughter
all
to
I'm
have
saying.
that to not fuck with the wrong
I want
dude
her-
and end up in a world full of trouble?
I want her to.
Like,
I want her
you're
to have.
supposed to have
I want her.
discernment
I want her to have
and
the.
choose who to follow.
I want her to
No
have
matter
that discernment.
shit
But
would
when
be
she makes,
upset about
I want her to have that
political
discernment.
things
But when
and
she
get
makes
into
that
arguments.
choice, you have to be accountable for the choice that you made. Especially if this is your spouse, your husband, and he's telling you some shit like this,
not
where
gonna happen.
you claim that you don't even care about. Like that's
not gonna
that's
happen.
wild. Like you have to have the discernment and you have to have the accountability to accept, hey, if I'm gonna submit to this person, if I really love this person, when this person is asking me some shit about some shit I really don't care about or some shit that really don't fucking matter in your mind, and you're not trying to do it by no means necessary, he's gonna look at you different. And I'm just saying that that's gonna be a
First of all,
possibility.
I never said it didn't matter. You're adding that. I said the way people fight about this and people said people getting divorces and all that stuff, I don't think that who you vote for should make you leave, should make a relationship end. That's ridiculous. It should, and nothing so far has really affected my personal life to the point where whoever's been president not on a, it has affected some people, I guess, but it depends on what they do. So not to the point where whoever's the president, I still gotta get up and go to work, or if you run a business or whatever, you still gonna have to do the same shit unless some crazy shit happen and it's sorry for the cursing, unless something crazy happens and it's like one world and where
So
it's
why
like
not
the
vote?
Hunger Games
So why
or
not
something
vote
like
for
that. But
who your
I doubt
man
that that's
asked you
gonna
to vote
happen.
for? Why would it even be an issue? If
I told you why.
Either
you
way.
keep asking me about it. I said if I agreed with the political views of who he's saying and they were in alignment with mine, then I would vote. If I didn't think they were a good candidate for presidency, then I wouldn't. That's the reason why. I have to feel that way myself, not just because you told me. I'm not voting for someone anymore because somebody else told me to do so. I don't care who it is, and nobody that I would deal with would make me
That don't
would
sound like
leave me
submission.
or be upset because I think they feel the same way. Like they probably would vote, but they're not gonna be mad at me or who I pick or try to force me to do that on that particular thing. I know
that's tough because a lot of people stand firmly. Like people that are like strong leaders, they stand firmly on what they believe in, and they only want to surround themselves by people that follow
I think
their
what
ideology.
he's saying though,
But in a relationship, you have to have great.
she said she's gonna look for somebody who already has the same political views that she has though, because it's not gonna be an issue if that nigga's a. But so you're telling me that you're telling me hold on.
You're really not caring about it.
I said even if they're on the opposing end, it's not gonna be an argument or it's gonna be like, oh, you need to vote for the same person.
How can you say that?
Because I've never dealt with no one that is worried that much. But like, yeah, we've had.
Have you ever dealt with a Republican that's deep into it? Because you're saying you never dealt with somebody who didn't have those. That's what I'm saying though. You're saying you.
I will vote for who I believe.
You're saying
in.
you're saying the dudes that you've dealt with never thought that shit was that serious. I'm talking about a nigga that you're dealing with that thinks it's that serious. If you haven't dealt with, if you haven't, no, I'm saying if you haven't dealt with a nigga that
I
has
said
those.
They wouldn't be mad at me about it and try to.
You don't know
vote
that,
for
E.
it.
That's
I
what I'm
do
saying.
know.
How can you know that? You fuck with a dude that's hardcore Republican, that's hardcore into Republican.
You don't even know what I didn't
I'm
vote
asking
for
you.
anything. I'm not a Republican or a Democrat.
I didn't ask if you were.
So it doesn't matter.
It
which
does
the
matter
other
if you
person is.
fuck with somebody who is deep into the Republican Party. If you think that, hey, I'm dating. Didn't I just say this shit? I said whoever you date, you have to fuck with their political parties because you have to know what type of person this is. If you could break up over an election, then that means you didn't really know the motherfucker that you was fucking with. And it's that easy. So what I'm saying to you is if you've never dealt with a Republican that's hardcore, you can't say
that doesn't mean that they're automatically going to behave a certain way. People vote. Some people vote just because somebody's black.
That's
so
cool
that don't
too.
mean that you're a certain type of way just because you're like, oh, I'm black and they're black, so I'm going to vote for them. Some people vote because the person is white. I'm white, you're white, so I'm going to vote for that. That doesn't mean that they agree with every single thing that
I'm not
that
saying
the
they
person
do.
They
I'm just saying
sway more in that direction of what that candidate is.
Let's take this
It
election.
shouldn't be an argument. It shouldn't be a fight. People shouldn't be.
It shouldn't be, but it's going to be. It's going to be if you don't take the discernment to say, hey, this person cares about politics and this person doesn't care about politics.
I never said
so all I'm saying is, what I'm saying is, if there is a situation where you're saying that if I really like a person or really like a guy, that you're going to submit to that person, then you're going to say, oh, but I'm not going to submit in that way because if I don't feel like that shit is right.
Nobody's going to tell me that.
Exactly. And I'm not mad at you. I'm just saying, say that though, because
I'm saying that
a nigga,
it's not going to happen.
It could. I'm not saying it is going to happen. I'm just saying how you feel now. Period. Let's just put that out there. How you feel now is, yes, you're submissive to a man, but you're not submissive to every fucking thing that don't make sense to you. You're not going off of blind faith. And that's very important to say that because some niggas think that they women do anything for them, and that shit ain't fucking true. Right. How many people is locked up, thought they girl was gonna hold them down, and they girl did them dirty with their best friends?
But that's the thing about. But hold up.
That's going to prison.
Nah, exactly.
If you ain't gonna hold him down,
because if you can't, you
don't
know if you gonna hold him down or not, though. You could say a lot. You could say you feeling him.
This is why I say like men is like their love is unconditional. You know what I mean? And women's love is conditional. Because
you should only deal with a guy that's going to prison if you're built.
No, you're right. You're right on what you're saying. Nobody's not arguing that.
That's not fair to the man. If you was there and you knew what was going on and you were complicit, and then you're gonna get mad and leave him because he got himself in trouble.
Here's the thing.
You should have tried to help him build a life.
Just like the political shit, because that shit could come up. Like say you dealing with somebody, not even jail, because that happens. But let's just say the political shit, even something a little bit smaller than going to jail. The political shit, you never really cared because they never really said anything. You said, oh, I don't give a fuck about that. They act like a normal fucking person. They live their regular everyday life. But then fucking voting time come around. Now they crazy about this shit. Like now they like, yo, it's a few months. Like, who you going for? Y'all never really had a voting conversation because you don't really care about politics. So you're not really going to be talking about that. So he only talking about what you want to talk about. Then when you start having that conversation about politics, now you start to see it. Everything was good. This could be a year, whatever. It could be 3 years down the line because the nigga already got elected. You don't really give a fuck. But the nigga is just like, he waiting for the next person up. The next person up is somebody that, oh, fuck that. That bitch is crazy. Yo. And you follow everything that person does or tells you to do or whatever because they make good decisions. Now it comes up to this. And you're like, man, it don't matter, man. I don't care about that shit. And then he's like, yo, he's giving you pushback. Like, yo, you should care because this is your future. This is our kids. This is this, them, whatever. Starts talking all that shit. Now you're in a position where you have to say, look, am I going to really do this? Because we haven't gone that far yet in our relationship. Do I really want to risk it all by just being opposing or just give in? Like, he's going to protect me. I'm confident that it's all going to work out. Just because I'm just following what he does. He wants me to do this one thing. He wants me to go down there
Bro,
cast a vote that I don't even, hold on, let me finish. He wants me to cast a vote with no issue, just do what he says type of shit. And because you don't care about it, you're saying, no, I'm not going down here. I don't want to. I got the day off. I'm just gonna chill. Like, I don't feel like going down here to do that shit. He's gonna have a conflict with you because you're just challenging him for something that's so minuscule to you, but to him it means something greater than that. That could be a deciding factor in a relationship. And you're gonna risk what you consider to be happiness at the time because you just want to be stubborn. And that's how guys look at it. I personally, and I'll be honest with you, with saying all that, I'll be honest with you, I'm not the guy to really care about that.
That's what I'm saying.
But every guy's not like me. There's more guys that's more strong on what they believe in, especially when they have somebody following them. Guys are territorial, and they get to a point where you have to be controlling and assertive to an extent to be a leader. You keep saying I didn't care. I never said I didn't care. I vote. If I do vote, it's gonna be for someone that I agree with their But if you don't agree, that's what I'm saying.
If I don't, then no, I'm not.
Have you ever?
I'm either gonna vote for the person if there is someone that I think is the right one, or not at all. Have you
ever voted?
Yes, I voted.
And did you believe in their policies?
No, and that's why I said I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not listening to what someone else tells me about voting unless I feel the same way. Yeah,
I just think that the candidate that you're going to vote for will probably never manifest because these niggas is crooks. And until these niggas is not crooks and we see something different, I don't think it's going to be hard for you to be like, yo, I really stand for this person. I want this person in office. And you know what I'm saying? God bless. I'm not mad at that. I'm just saying that certain men have no idea what conditional submission is versus complete submission is.
Right.
So I just don't want niggas to hop in a situation
if a woman tells you that she's submissive, she's basically saying that she'll give you the opportunity to lead. Mostly, she'll give you the opportunity to lead, but she's not gonna follow your leadership blindly if she has a mind about herself. Yeah. Because most women that are conceding to that have gone through experiences in relationships where it has worked out better when they've been softer, when they've been more feminine, when they've been more, subservient to the person that they're dealing with, as opposed to being more combative, challenging. You know what I mean? If they really like a guy, they know that a guy don't like that. So you gotta be a little bit more submissive, but to an extent. They're not gonna jump off the bridge. A lot of women are not gonna like really just hold a dude down. Like it takes a lot to go through.
You know why I respect your grandmother? It's because under that whole household, it's basically how she feels, because she is the foundation. You see what I'm saying? And it's like everything comes down from that, and that's how it should be in the households in general, but it's not that. You see what I'm saying? Like it's basically more divided now, and that's okay because you don't have to be traditional no more. And it's like that's not good for us in the long run. It could be cool right now because you know what I mean, you just doing what you got to do to survive. But once your lineage is up and you don't have no families, or you know what I'm saying, your family is cut short from when you die, that's it from you. You see what I'm saying? It's crazy. But that's the norm though.
So that means that someone has to concede. That means someone has to just be like, fuck it, I'm not gonna win. And a woman really wants a strong leader, but what comes with being a strong leader? Decisive, firmly standing on the decision that they made, you know what I mean, and not yielding, you know what I mean, from that point. Unless, there's error. If there's error, then they can say, you know what, take accountability, I was wrong, whatever, and move forward from that. But if you're in a relationship, you have to understand that there's going to have to be an understanding.
Yeah, relationships is different. I
gonna
want to
be
be clear. I'm talking about like marriages and families and shit like that. I'm not talking about relationships, because relationships, to even get to that step, is you gotta step in that shitty ass dating pool, and I already know how crazy that shit is. Yeah, and then you gotta find somebody. But I'm talking about the people that are under a family that are married together. If a woman has the same mindset as E, right? And she's like, look, I'll submit to this person, but I'm not gonna submit my right to choose the
I'm not gonna submit my mind.
Yeah.
I'll submit physically, but not mentally.
But that's not physically though, because she's not gonna go down to the pole.
Situation.
No, we're talking about that.
Well, there's certain elements, like there's certain things, like there could be intimacy things that one may prefer and the other one may not consider, because I'm not ready to do that. That's not complete submission.
But that's what I'm saying. Right. If it's that
complete submission,
what if it was that? What if it, like, let's say the specific situation is in bed, the dude wants her to do more shit and she's willing to do that more shit. In the morning when she wakes up, he wants her to have his clothes ready or do a certain thing, you know what I mean? And she does that certain thing.
Right. If he laid out objectives to be fulfilled, her submitting is following those objectives. That's
what I'm saying. He's looking at it as something part of the checklist because this is the home of the family.
That's complete submission.
But she's looking at it like, no, I'm going to vote for who I want to vote for if it makes sense.
It's a name for that. It's called Dominus or some shit.
I heard that shit in Spartacus.
Some shit like that. Like you're basically, there's a dominatrix, and then there's like the whatever they call it. I forgot what they call it. But the person, they got to do whatever. They got a leash and all that.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
No, but that's when.
But a woman is not gonna be like that. A woman has her own mind, especially now, 2024. Women have their own mind. You have all these different types of women, so every woman is different to an extent, but they all generally want the same thing. They want emotional availability. They want a guy that's gonna be there, not just there just to hit it, but there to they want to talk about something. They want to have a conversation about something. They need that. They need a guy that kind of is in tune with them a little bit more. They want a guy that's a little bit of a feminist in this day and age, more than just a traditional man, because they get bored with the traditional man. The traditional man works too much. You know what I mean? He's not pouring into her enough. She can't just be like, yo, he's bringing home the bacon. I need to be considerate of what he's bringing to me. But now women are equal. We have this egalitarian society. And now women feel like they're just like men. So in the household, well, I can pay half of the bills too. Well, I can live by myself. Well, I can take care of my child by myself. Well, I don't need you. Well, I might need you to open this jar, but I got what you call it?
Grip pads.
Nah. I got P90X.
Warm water will do it.
I don't know.
Some warm water.
I don't know, but it's getting to a point where it's like it's getting ridiculous. Like there is a level where
I don't have a problem with
no, but it's not even that. It's like there is a level where there has to be where a woman is like, okay, I'm gonna do this because he do this. It doesn't have to be extreme, but because we do respect a woman that has a mind, you know what I mean, and sometimes challenges us to an extent. We want it. It makes it exciting. You don't like that boring whatever day to day is going to get.
Depends on what she's challenging, bro.
It depends on what she's challenging, yes. But then that boring day to day, but then certain things that you're passionate about, she has to share that passion with you. If she doesn't share that passion with those things, then that's going to be a problem down the line if you don't discuss it. If
that's
you don't
why
tell
I said
her
marriage
how you feel about
marriage is crazy, because it's like there's certain things that you have to uphold being a husband and a wife. right? And if
Your husband's political views should be yours.
that's what I'm saying, bro.
If
It's the households,
he doesn't
that's
have,
why I made the same
look,
argument with your grandmother being the matriarch of the crib. Like,
if he doesn't if he doesn't have any political views and you still respect his leadership, then that's fine too.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean? But it has to be the same. If he's the head of the household and he has a political affiliation, then there's gonna be some pushback if you don't have a political affiliation. That's what D was saying. It's not just that, okay, well, if I feel like this and I don't really agree with it, then it might be a thing. No, there can't be any way if he doesn't feel like that going into the frame. He has to like not give a fuck about politics.
That's what I was saying.
If he gives a fuck about politics, that's
exactly
gonna be pushback. Because if a dude is really a Democrat, like
or
really
Republican,
like I almost got into an argument with a dude that I thought was normal. I got into an argument with him about voting. I don't give a fuck about this shit like that. But me and this dude almost got into an argument about it because I'm like, yo, what do you really see about? See, the thing is,
and you voted for her,
and I voted for her, but
crazy. Y'all was having an argument
because I followed everything. I know how strong people follow Trump. I've seen it. I've been seeing it for the past year.
That was Kamala though.
But they was already fucking with him.
Nah, that's different.
They was fucking with him heavy, bro.
I feel like if we didn't hear no reports about
they was fucking with him when Biden was running though.
Hold on. If we didn't hear no reports about, you know what I mean? Remember one year it was the Black Panthers was out there and fucking the Klansmen was out. We didn't hear nothing.
Trump didn't beat her.
We didn't hear nothing about that shit
Trump
this year.
Trump didn't beat her because she had less votes than him. Trump beat her because she had less votes than Biden. You understand what I'm saying? Those was like Biden people plus other people that probably went to vote for a woman for the first time or whatever. He still was beating both of them.
All I'm saying is the budget and campaign on the Democrat side should never be slept on because they're going to fund the assassination of the character of the person who they're trying to get. And they try to humiliate Trump twice. They had him both times run against women and both times. It's like there's one interview where they're damn near saying the same. Hillary when she lost and Kamala is saying the same shit. It's like, yo, they was tight, my nigga.
So are we saying are we frankly saying that we're not ready for a female president?
No, I'm saying that after this whole thing went down and seeing how the feminists are in an uproar and a lot of the people are in an uproar, those people don't want America to be successful. Those people want America in an uproar. Those people want America divided. Those people don't want us to succeed because that's the energy that they're putting out. They're not putting out anything that's going to help us. They're putting out, hey, yo, we should be divided. Or, hey, we're going to go for abstinence for 4 years. Or, hey, we're gonna do things that's in detriment to us as a species. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
I want to be clear, personally.
Where the lighter at?
I don't have a problem with a woman being a president.
Yeah, me neither.
But what it takes to be a president, I'm not confident that I've ever seen a woman that could do it.
I just don't want her to be in that position.
So that's why
shot at like Trump did.
The pressures, the emotional pressures, the day to day, the you know, all of these things. It just feels like it's a lot. And I would think this woman would have to be extremely decorated. I think she had to have some time in service, maybe in like a Navy SEAL for a little bit. Yeah. I would think she would have had to have some political background. Yeah. Probably been a lawyer for a period of time in her life. You know what I mean? She needs to be very well read, very well educated, very militant mindset. She needs to be a masculine woman. You know what I mean? In order to run the United States, she can't be a woman that seems like she's fumbling or she seems like she's uneasy or unsure or embarrassed or anything. She has to be firm and she has to give you that big mama feel type of shit. If she really is gonna be the woman president, she gotta give you that feel like that teacher that never gave up on you in school type of shit. You know what I mean? She really gotta be the matriarch type of woman that America would need until we could find a woman that can do everything, handle all the paperwork, handle everything, really pay attention to what's being said, and not just make irrational decisions, but make a decision that fits best for everybody. You know what I mean?
I think
a mother to everybody.
I think another thing this election kind of told us is America's not ready for a woman president.
No.
And
We're
it's
not.
clear, like, there's a lot of complaints. There's a lot of people suicidal.
There's too much going on with the
people.
people.
There's
crazy,
too much
going on with the people.
You seen that?
We
map.
need a very
that shit
strong
was glowing red.
female
that shit
candidate.
Was glowing.
The problem is,
where's the blue at?
We have women in charge. We have women in charge in various positions, right?
Yeah, 100%.
We have women governors, senators, right? You know what I mean? We have women that are in charge and of color, Spanish, black. You know what I mean? Yeah. Men and women. So we can't even we can't even say that.
I don't love though. I don't love once the mindset becomes masculine and it's like, oh, okay, the money, like my purpose is getting money instead of my purpose is having a family and shit like that. Because then it divides and then it becomes about what you want to do and then the whole balance is off because you're not following nothing but you.
It's like
there's no basis.
When you become the president, America becomes your family.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Everybody eats. That's just how it is. Like but you really gotta be like that.
America is like that, but there's a lot of shit in the background which you gotta be keen to. There's a lot of like background shit that's going on to like. There's so much foods that they put bullshit in, like, you feel me? Just to expand it, and they don't care, cause the doctors need to get paid, and you feel me? Like it's really a vicious cycle. But yeah, there's a lot of money out here. It's one of the greatest and one of the most corrupt countries in the world. But I love it here. I just don't love the people.
How do you feel? Do you feel like we should ever have a woman president, like, in your opinion?
We just need someone that's capable to do the job, whether it's man or woman. Okay. They probably would need to be a little more masculine because they can't be getting in their feelings and stuff. But that would go for both people because there do be some feminine acting men too. So it just needs to be someone that can regulate their emotions and look at the big picture and the needs for everyone and don't be selfish.
Isn't that going against her nature though?
Women are like that. I think there might be some women that are capable, but not everyone.
Don't you think that's going against a woman's nature if she has to be masculine?
I'm talking about what it is, not how it should be.
No, I'm asking you. Women that are masculine. Do you think it's against they're going?
They're supposed to be feminine, but there are women that are like that because we're talking about can a woman do it? I think there are some women that are harder than some dudes.
Do you think there's?
And it's not how it's supposed to be, but that's how it is. We're speaking in matter of fact.
We're so used to strong women. So now it's not, like, it wouldn't be anything to see Top Gun be switched around and it be like Demi Moore and fucking Michelle Gonzalez or some shit. You know what I mean?
I don't think it hit the same.
It probably would. It probably would have hit the same, but they would try to make it.
It's the WNBA
woman
effect.
king.
The only thing that the niggas are gonna be invested in is the looks of it, the aesthetics of it. Okay. And if it doesn't look sexy,
like the female football, the lingerie football.
Yeah, niggas is tuned in, nigga. Niggas will watch that on fucking on fucking YouTube more than
Do you think?
niggas
Do you
probably
think we will
getting
respect?
in the
Let me ask you
games.
this: do you think we will respect attractive female president more than we would respect a old
Yep.
looking female
Yep.
president? Tell me why. I
Yep.
disagree. Tell me why.
I think she would have to be like, she would have to be authentic first. And then it's kind of like Cardi B. Like, you'll fall in love with Cardi B because of her personality and how funny she is. I think the charismatic, beautiful woman that, you know what I mean, is confident. She like a Jade Cargill. I don't know if you know who that is. The black wrestling chick.
She not wrestling.
Yeah, she looked like Storm because she got the white hair.
Oh, it's not. Okay.
Yeah.
Comic book.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if she was president, niggas would vote for her. And you know why? Because niggas do what the women tell them to do. You would already have the black vote. You're gonna have the black vote because a sexy, beautiful black woman is running, and you don't think you see how niggas thirst online? Imagine a promiscuous, but you know what I mean? Like, yo, I'm telling you, yo, niggas, you would have the black vote.
I would
sure.
prefer to vote for a more mature woman. I would vote for a more mature woman, cause I'm not talking about, cause that's what I said before, voting with emotion versus voting with intention. I think that the mature one, if she has, you know, a great background, you know what I mean, and a great history and knowledge of what she's doing, and she's helped in other reliefs, and it fits the agenda of what needs to be done at that point in time, I'm not gonna vote for somebody just because they sexy. I like to look at them from time to time. I'm sure I'll have opportunities to do it again.
You vote
But
for
do
them
I
just
want
because
her
they
to be my
black. Why
president?
can't be sexy, nigga? Now you're being biased.
I was biased for saying I was voting for them for being black.
Exactly.
I mean,
so might as well be biased with the fucking the female.
But not. It's
She
not
bad.
might as well. It is
that
a lot of
if
times.
It's just because
if
black,
if I'm really gonna be frank, I think that a lot of beautiful women, they don't. It's a bias about them being beautiful and not being very intelligent.
That's why she has to be. Like, she has to be beautiful, but she has to be slick with the tongue. She could be mature, but she gives off that, yeah, you could get it type vibes. Like, you know what I'm saying? And you don't know how she got her. Maybe she didn't sleep with everybody. I'm just saying she's very
ain't even
flirtatious.
gotta be that. I don't even care about that.
I want her to be flirtatious in nature.
I voted for Kamala.
I'm just, yeah, I'm not mad at that. I'm just saying.
Care about your body count, girl.
Imagine if it was young. Kamala, whatever her fucking name is.
I don't know. You know what I mean? If somebody more mature was running for the position,
because she could have been exactly
more experience, I would have voted for the more.
She could have been exactly who we're talking about. You know what I'm saying? But she's a little old. You know what I mean? She's a little too old. How old do you gotta be to be a president? You gotta be like 60, right? 65?
Nah. 45, I think, because it was 35 at one point, but I think they raised it.
Oh shit. Okay.
Let me ask Google real quick.
Look at Jade Cargill, because you gotta see.
How old do you have to be the president? 35.
35.
So we go all around.
I don't want to be the president.
She could be the president.
Her right there.
I'll vote for her, nigga. I'll vote for her.
This is what I'm saying. So you're my man, you're my husband, and you're voting for this chick just because it looked good and she's a fucking
arguing. Right. That's gonna be an argument. Yeah. How would you deal with that?
I'm gonna explain it right now. First of all, I also said that she's very intellectual. I said she looked like this, but she has to be slick with the tongue. She knows how to speak. She's just flirtatious. Hold on. This is a wrestler. Her name.
So is she that, or you just like how she look?
I like how she look.
Oh,
for sure. No, I'm not saying.
But he's giving her those attributes.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying
with that look. That's
what I'm
not what I
saying.
said. I just said sexy or a more mature joint. I ain't say all that shit you said.
She could be
You added that
mature.
in
Why
there.
can't she be mature? She look mature. That's not mature.
Nah, she just got gray hair, bro.
She
Hair
mature.
coloring.
Bro,
But
she fire.
she is fire. Give her that.
She fire. Look at this
But
shit. This shit
her
crazy.
running against
Kamala.
Nah.
Yeah, put her against Kamala, nigga. Oh, I don't care.
What she got
I don't
say?
care what she said. She won against Kamala. I'm sorry,
What
yo.
you gonna say?
I don't care. She
Yo.
can say hi. You got it. You got it.
Yo, that's crazy.
You got it.
That's
You go,
crazy.
girl. This is a rap, nigga.
Nah, I gotta hear some intelligence, bro. You can't be
Nigga, so where was the intelligence niggas heard from Kamala, bro? Be serious. No, you don't have to hear nothing. You need to be with the Democratic side, my nigga, and I'm not mad at that. But if she was the Democratic side, and you know what I'm saying, she was talking slick, but she was being authentic, and she was very. Let's say she wasn't even married; she was just single. Cause I think that wrestler chick is married or whatever.
Okay.
But let's say she was single, and you know what I'm saying, niggas,
And we
black
going for her
men,
to
black.
help our community.
She's getting
and
she's
all
getting
that
the
other shit,
she's
right?
getting the majority black vote, guaranteed. Because young black women are gonna vote for her because they look up to her. Look at how many people look up to
She gonna
Nicki
be
and
on one of the
Megan.
reality shows.
Yeah, baddies
You know,
or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
She might have steak and Zeus. Came up from Zeus. You never know, nigga. So I'm telling you, yo, you had the black vote if you had an attractive young black lady as president. But she would have to be authentic, and she would have to be like a little flirtatious, just a little bit.
Mm.
But yeah, I'm telling you, if you really want to get back in the presidency, Democrats.
Maybe.
That's how you do it.
Lil Durk facing life in prison.
That shit crazy.
For what?
Getting back at the ops. This shit
Yeah.
And then rapping about it.
Officially been
Damn.
indicted by the feds.
That's his song. It's called
Okay.
like
Damn.
Donald Trump promises to ban transgender surgeries for minors in all 50 states.
I'm
he
with
said
that.
we only have two genders, male and female.
I'm with that.
Right.
I'm with
And you're
that.
assigned at birth.
I'm with that.
People are.
What y'all think
in
about
uproar
that?
About that, yeah. No
I
comment.
don't think you should be getting no surgery anyway or anything.
Yeah. For real.
Unless it's something
Unless you
wrong
need
with
it,
you,
yeah.
life or death.
Yeah.
So you want to do? You want to ban it? A lot of people not gonna like that. Judge in the YSL trial said these N-words lacking.
What? These N-words lacking?
Yeah.
Get the
Who said
fuck
that?
out of here.
The
yo.
judge in the YSL. Okay.
Get the fuck out of here. Was it a white person?
I'm about to play it.
What? It was her? No way.
Honor him or whatever. I don't know that you can say. I mean, you can say, oh, that means they don't have guns on them, but that would be quite a stretch.
Right.
Boy, you still drinking? Where you at? I gotta do it for boo. These niggas lacking.
Oh, she's reading what they
they're
said.
not doing enough to honor him or whatever. I don't know that you can say. I mean, you can say, oh, that means they don't have guns.
She don't
on
know
them,
what the
but
fuck
that
that
would be
means.
quite a
She just
stretch.
repeated what they said. She ain't
Boy,
gonna get
you
in no
still drinking?
trouble.
Where you at? I gotta do it for boo. These niggas lacking.
They said what they said, man.
Like it's
They said what they said.
It could be a code, but they lacking. They don't got what? They lacking
They
what?
lacking what? Exactly. You could
So
say.
it's very subjective how you look at it
Yeah.
because it's a vague statement. These
Yeah.
niggas lacking.
Smiley on his lawyer shit right now.
But
That's
even
exactly
live,
what you said,
but real
right,
talk. That's it. You just seen it. It won't hold up in court. You just
Yeah.
seen it in real life. Like, you know
He
what I
said
mean?
everything I say is all props. It's not real, just in case the police listening.
You don't know what nothing
Don't
means.
respond.
You don't know what
Wow,
nothing
I'm like,
means.
you tripping. Go get your gun. We dropping location. I'm getting it done. Fuck tweeting. We sliding. The feds will come. He fucking his bitches. Them niggas, his sons. I'm hanging with killers. We breaking a bond. They really don't mean it. He say it in songs. They really don't mean it. He play it in songs. We been sliding through the blocks and they don't know we have. Buddy ass got shot. We ain't claim it, but we sure is that. Niggas act like they really like that since my Brody died. Just got out the feds. You bringing murders with your police ass. I told Vaughn to leave that bitch alone. She posts on OnlyFans. Catch them at the apartments they been in. That's our only chance. They don't be outside like you think. They be on the gram. Old ops fucking with my new ops. Old man.
Lamar Odom buys custom X doll, models it after ex-wife Chloe.
Safari has a
What?
dildo, like a mold. He made toys of the mold of his, and they
To make money off of it?
He sold, cause after the picture came out of him, everybody was going crazy. So he made like a good amount of money off it. Like they came to him and asked him.
Well, Lamar
to make-
Odom bought a custom of his ex,
Yeah,
and just had the whole body cast, so he could smash it whenever he
That's weird. And why?
'Cause he got a sex demon.
Information.
Cause people be knowing everything that this dude do, cause he did crack. Judge Joe Brown called him a crackhead.
He was. His father was on drugs too.
Get down from there. Get down. Get down. Could you get down? Thank you. That cemetery cat.
Don't talk about my Nala. Come here, Nala. Nala.
It's getting crazy, man. 4 years, man, and they're not gonna be giving it up. I feel
That
sorry.
ain't gonna happen.
sorry,
Somebody's
man.
gonna be.
I don't think women are disciplined enough to really. Not everybody. It's probably some, but they probably wasn't getting any.
Not for
One
that.
lady said, I've been single for 4 years. I'll be single for 4 more. I'm like, okay. You're obviously a pro at that. You're a professional single woman. That's what you want to be. Who's really responsible for the destruction of the black family? Ooh. Ooh. Damn. Do we want to? Yeah, I want to talk about that. That's kind of. Who's really responsible for the destruction of the black family? Is it the government? Is it the mother? Is it the father? Who?
The
The government.
They put drugs in there and said get the men locked up, and then they gave them welfare. And
Did we have an opportunity to revive it?
people don't care.
We still live in America, nigga. The government still give people what's the name?
So you're
people is bitching and complaining about not getting
to revive it. Do you agree? We never had an opportunity
People
to revive
don't
it.
care. People that are getting it, they're content with that.
Exactly.
So
I think we did have an opportunity to revive it.
Not when we
I think people didn't take advantage of it.
When was this, Smiley?
I think we overlooked certain elements of it. Like all the stuff that we were able to do, we didn't use it the right way. We didn't teach ourselves what we needed to teach ourselves.
That's
So
because
our future failed.
that's because a lot of this shit. That's because a lot of this shit came from a lot of the help and assistance came from the Black Panther Party. But guess what? America was like, we don't like the Black Panther Party because y'all terrorists. Y'all a terrorist group. That's why they was trying to kill Asada and all that shit. So what did they do? They took the concept and corrupted it. Now we're going to have these black mothers by themselves, and then we're going to check annually to make sure the man isn't in the house. And then guess what that does to the black families? You see what I'm saying? It's a vicious cycle. So it's like from that point, it got worse. It didn't get better. You know what I'm saying? It's known now because, you know what I mean? The information is everywhere, but it's still not a chance for us to do anything about
But
it
then when
unless we're going to leave.
So how many people do you think understand what you just said?
A lot. And the ones
So
that
why
don't
aren't they
care.
changing? So why
Because
aren't
the
they
ones
changing if it's a
that
lot?
don't care about being in that situation.
But I'm saying the ones that
there's
know
more
that
people
this is
that
going
don't
on,
care. You know why?
why don't they do something about it?
Because they don't have to do anything. They
Why
could
not?
just have kids and be straight if you're a woman. Or if you're a dude, it's really harder because I don't know a lot of dudes on the state like that. You see what I'm saying? Unless they're like young or, you know what I mean? Under their mother's tutelage. I don't know a lot of, you know what I mean, black men that are under certain things. If they have, you know what I mean, their own spot. I don't know. You feel me? But I'm just saying, I do know a lot of women that need the assistance because the man isn't there. You feel me? So it's, yeah, man, like certain things just, it makes sense that we shouldn't fuck with it, but we understand why it's still in play.
There are definitely men that use it, not as much as women, but
Yeah,
it's more so
100%.
because men don't want to do it.
I believe you, yeah, and that's how it's supposed to be. That's how it's
'Cause
supposed
it
to
goes
be.
by your income. It's not about.
100%. But like I said, you know, there's a lot of men that were raised to believe that is okay. There's a lot of men that was raised to believe that's not okay. You don't want a handout from nobody. You see what I'm saying? It's different mentalities. People grow up different. So 100%. But I think that's wild. You trying to stay away from that shit. I feel you. Who's that, Duck Dynasty? What's that?
A Minnesota man, Anthony Nephew, murders his 2 sons and his wife before committing suicide over Trump's victory.
That's wild. That's wild. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is the type of people that you sleeping with, you living with, you fucking talking to, thinking everything is normal, and then they do some wild shit like that over an election. Over an election.
And that's what I'm saying. If you taking it
But
serious,
if you sitting here going against that, you're crazy because you're gonna sit here and say no to a nigga that go that hard on it. You're bugging, yo. You should have just been like, man, fuck it, I'm just gonna vote because I'm not gonna get chopped the fuck up.
That's gonna do no shit like
that. Do you think she knew that he would do some shit like that?
There are signs that let you know that.
That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. You should know. You know what the signs is? Radical, just being radical with any belief. That's the clear tell-all sign now.
Oh yeah, rest in peace, Tony Todd, yo.
Yeah, shout out to Candyman, man. That's crazy.
Recording.
I'm gonna take a second to say something about him. The original Night of the Living Dead.
Couple hours, 3 hours.
He in the remake, I mean in the original, the black guy died.
Okay.
Right at the end. In the remake with Tony Todd,
they made him live.
He lived.
You know, we
R.I.P. Tony Todd. When I went to school, there was a janitor that looked like him, and I would call him Candyman. I'd be like, "Hey, Candyman."
He was mad as fuck.
He was that guy.
He never would, cause he's gonna let you rock. But he was talking cash. Talking cash shit when he got in the car and shit to drive off. These little motherfuckers keep calling me Candyman and shit. I'll give you a Candyman. I'll cut you from your gullet. Yo. Nigga turned out to be really psycho. You fucking with his psyche and shit.
Yo, his inauguration is on Martin Luther King Day. How you feel about that?
Who?
Donald Trump.
I ain't mad at it.
That's not by accident.
I ain't mad at it.
I don't think it's a coincidence either.
Nothing's a coincidence. I ain't mad at it though. this shit crazy. Ooh. Shit, snap, crackle, pop. Don't get old, y'all. Stay active. I'm about to go home and do some fucking stretches and shit, man. I feel like I gotta stretch before I go to sleep. I gotta stretch before I go to work. Shit crazy, nigga. I ain't never had to stretch this much.
Yeah, I started that workout shit. I gotta get back on it, man. I've been slacking.
Nigga, me too.
I was slacking for like
too, bro.
a whole
And I think
week.
I think I got a cold shoulder, bro, because every time I lift my shoulder up, that shit hurt, nigga.
A cold shoulder.
Yeah. I had to look that shit up. That's what it says.
Remember we made a song called "Giving the Cold Shoulder."
Yeah, that's all joy.
Giving the cold shoulder.
Yo, shout out to fucking
frozen
King.
shoulder.
You know he got a baby on the way. T.I.'s son King.
The one that stand on business.
Yeah, he had a baby shower. He was standing on business at his baby shower.
That lady look like she like 35.
Nah, she young like him. She just Coco. She little Coco Jones.
She in love with the Coco.
Nicki Minaj asked Ray J when he gonna come out the closet.
Yeah, I saw that shit.
Yo, what you shared was crazy too.
I think who, me?
What she shared.
What?
What this person called into the radio station and told the secret that he was sleeping with a woman, her sister,
who was he?
some caller.
Call on Angela.
Called the show. It was a woman, her sister, her cousin, next door, and her best friend.
Who was Ray J?
Some dude.
Just some dude?
A caller, yeah.
Yeah, they have a segment on Angela Yee's show called "Tell Me a Secret," and people can call in and tell a secret.
And he said he was fucking a whole family, basically?
Yeah. And he said the cousin next door was the best.
Niggas be wildin'. Niggas be wild. And then I can't even blame the nigga because all the women wanted him.
They didn't know. Stop.
Nah, they knew. He said they knew in the video. Yeah, he said they knew. You shared the video. The only one I didn't know, he said, was the I think he said the best friend didn't know.
Yeah, because she's just the best friend.
But the cousin and the girl knew.
That's hilarious, yo. See? Like, you'll submit to that.
And they know just cursing them on.
It's less of us than it is of women. So it's like, it's crazy they be having to share, yo.
But yeah,
shout out to Nige boy.
I kind of look at it like how our ancestors must have did it. Like all of this, your cat is walking. I kind of look at it like how our ancestors used to do it, bro. All of this new age shit is just some shit that they put on us. Like we didn't have to do it.
If a woman loves a man enough, she'll let him.
Exactly.
Get away with stuff.
And I think that's common sense. She will.
Or not necessarily get away. She might be mad and say something, but then she'll still stay there.
I think it's deeper than that. I think it's to the point where a woman could just think it's normal. Like she can normalize another woman, but she's just not on the level as, you know what I'm saying? Because it's going to be a competition naturally, but it could turn into a sisterhood, basically. Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially if she get help, everybody's one. You see what I'm saying? That shit could work, yo. You just got to be on the same page, and I don't think it could work here because it's gonna be somebody or something on the outside that's gonna corrupt that situation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody's parents might not be with it. Somebody's friends might not be with it. Somebody might be attached to somebody that they really fuck with, and they are telling them no. Like, you see,
My parents.
So, yeah.
I'm a grown ass
Yeah, you grown, but at the end of the day, look how many people don't come out the closet because of what their parents think or what they, you know what I'm saying. So it's real.
And they should, but it's because of the reaction. That's why people
Exactly. They don't want to. They're in fear of that reaction. You eating them hot ass chips, wondering why you coughing and shit. Burning your esophagus. That's why.
Detectives have arrested 21 individuals at 12 different Asian massage parlors in Operation Skin So Soft.
What?
For prostitution-related charges. The Polk County Sheriff's Office Vice Unit conducted a 2-day undercover.
Of all the shit that's going on in the world, this is who y'all proud of busting?
You like let the hoes out?
Let the hoes go, bro. There's too much tension in the world, nigga. You can't, it's a business. It's legitimate, bro. Like I don't see that. Niggas been doing that since forever. They've been doing that soft. They've been doing that.
So they giving the handies.
They've been doing that.
They giving the handies with their massages.
I'm just saying, like, that's kind of crazy. Like, we gonna shut that shit down.
That's a tip.
That's illegal.
It's tip worthy.
Yeah, that's illegal. A lot of shit is illegal.
It is illegal.
I'm just saying, it shouldn't be.
But it shouldn't be illegal, right?
It should be legal, 100%. And isn't it legal in Las Vegas?
That's Sin City. I think
that's what I'm saying. It should be legal.
They got brothels. You could go there and get one.
It should be legal there everywhere. Like,
but it's
don't make
a
no
state
sense.
thing.
Motherfuckers is going to jail because they selling a pussy. What if they had to sell a pussy? What if they
never have to.
What if you want to? What if you really want to?
You could do what you want.
That's what I'm saying. You can't, because they going to jail.
Yeah, but
they about to go to jail, yo.
Change the law, make a petition.
That's what I'm saying, yo. Like, I feel like niggas would fill the petition, but they wouldn't sign it because niggas do what they women want them to do. Or black men. Black men do what they
Jake Paul and Mike Tyson about to
with
come
your
on.
girl? Yeah, I see.
They had their little face on.
Mike looked ready to hurt that nigga, man.
What if you were out with your girl and some guy came up and smacked her on the butt?
Yeah.
Oh, what now? Say this again.
What if you were out with your girl
I don't play this
or your wife?
I don't play disrespect. I got knives on me and shit. Like, you know what I mean? I don't play disrespect. But
if you were out with your girl and a man came up in the bar or the club and grabbed her butt,
he would have to be like knowing, like, yo, I know I'm nice with the hands, or I got a scrap on me, so the nigga ain't gonna do no dumb shit. But yeah, I might crash out.
Yeah,
I don't play disrespect.
Might have to fight. Not even might.
Probably, yeah, this is reaction. I might slap him.
Yeah,
I might slap him.
Or mush his face, like mush him back, like embarrass him.
So even if I lose the fight, I slap the shit out that nigga. Right. Slap the shit out that nigga, though,
it's just sad that, like, in that situation, if a man doesn't do anything, then the woman is gonna, like,
she gonna
look at him some type of way.
Provider and protector, huh?
But that situation is more dangerous than we pay.
Yeah, real shit.
In that situation, either the man in a relationship could lose somebody, or
he could lose his own goddamn
life. He could lose his life.
Real nigga, like.
That dude might be right. I don't think normal dudes will just walk up to you.
That's why I said he probably have a gun or he knows something. Do it, I don't know.
They really feel like they could take you. It's not gonna be no. I'm gonna hit this nigga and it's gonna be that. I'm gonna have to hit him and strike him, so that he understands that, yo, you don't do that shit, and hope he walks away.
Now talk is different. As long as you don't touch her.
Nah, she should grab her butt.
Yeah, that's different.
So what if he be like, fuck that hoe?
He can say whatever the fuck he
wants. After he grabbed her butt.
Mama, ho.
No, if he just said that instead.
After he grabbed her butt,
then I'll just say,
he already got hit,
ho.
Smacked him, whatever, mushed him.
Then he said, fuck that hoe. I'm a rapper.
I already moved back. I'm like,
this nigga.
All right, bro, you got it.
start.
But you need to back up.
Start quoting Pop.
Or
First
you're
off,
gonna get hurt. After I already put my hands on him.
What side will we ride? We a quick.
Because I don't want to go to jail.
You know, I said,
Wait.
what if he said that instead of hitting her? I mean, grabbing her.
What if he said something?
Yeah.
Said, fuck that. I don't worry that bit.
Yeah, I'm saying fuck his mama.
Watch your mouth.
Nah, fuck that. Watch your mouth shit. Yo, you gotta go lower, nigga, cause that's crazy, yo.
You gotta go low.
Words are words.
How low can
Well,
you go?
How low? Can't fuck your mama.
If you ain't putting your hands on nobody,
Yeah.
then we good.
Yeah, we good, but we gonna verbally chop it up. Verbally. We gonna chop it up, dude. Respect my lady. Fuck wrong with you, pussy?
I mean, come on, babe. Let's go.
See, you ain't like what's her name? What's her name? Not Willow. Her mom. Jada. You ain't like Jada Pinkett.
What?
She said, "Come on, babe, let's go," or it's not even worth it. Type shit. You
No,
know what
I
I'm saying?
mean, I would try to stop it, but
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She ain't try. He tried to stop it.
it's not like he
She
said
didn't try
he
to
didn't
stop
look
it.
mad or nothing like he was about to do that.
Nah.
He just looked regular.
He locked in as soon as he saw that she didn't like that joke. He said, "Oh." Yo, if you look at his face, he was laughing at first. And then as soon as he looked at her, she wasn't laughing. She looked like she was mad or like embarrassed and shit. That's when he turned up. She could have just been like, she could have checked herself and just laughed it off or whatever. But I guess he said afterwards that, you know what I mean, he already talked to him before about it. And he did it again, basically. Mm-hmm. So, I don't know, man.
You never know, though. Nigga might be in a fight club and you trying to...
I told y'all niggas.
Trying to come
sleeping on
at
Will. The nigga Will from Philly, man.
A nigga be in a fight club and it'd be one of those challenges in the fight club where they'd be like, all right, I want you to just go out and get your ass whooped by somebody. Just let them beat the shit out of you.
Yeah, nigga.
And they just be like just trying to get under your skin so you can beat them up. So they could be like, yeah, this guy beat the shit out of me. I was spraying him with a hose when I was washing my car, and I just didn't stop. And I got his whole suit wet, and he chased me, and he punched me in the face, and I sprayed him again.
That's some
and he ran off while I was spraying him instead of punching me again.
That's
like,
some
come on, why'd you stop?
That's some wild shit.
People would be more afraid of that guy than the guy that could really like actually whoop their ass.
Yeah, because he on some psycho shit. I remember somebody was telling me, like, fighting a nigga like Tyler, the Creator, would be crazy because you probably, like, knock out a couple teeth and that nigga be laughing and shit. Is that all you got, pussy? Shit like that.
You might put a banana in your butt.
Yeah, that's crazy, yo.
I don't.
That's crazy.
I just don't.
That's wow. Nigga pull out, where'd you get a banana, nigga? Yo, it's crazy. Yo.
Tyler, the Creator,
He be saying some wild stuff. Did you see his tweets that went? Mm-hmm. They went back and found these investigators. These damn fans are crazy. They be always finding shit.
That shit is up there. They be leaving it up there. I don't care. That nigga be tweeting wild shit. He be saying wild shit. Yeah. I remember back in the day, he was calling people F-bombs and shit, and he was going crazy. I thought he was like a little devil worshiper, and now he just weird, like on a community level.
I wonder, was he a Trump supporter?
Nah, hell no. That's not what his
He's a Kamala supporter.
He probably financially, it probably makes more sense for him to fuck with Trump, but I think agenda wise, yeah, I think Kamala would be his best bet. Probably all of his friends is well, I don't know, cause that nigga he be doing his own thing, so I don't know.
You think he chill with Lil Nas X? whatever.
Yeah, I think they know each other. Cause
They go to the same nightclubs.
I don't know about that, but I definitely seen a picture
You never know.
of them two together, and this nigga was in assless chaps, I think, or he was in booty shorts or some
Assless is
shit.
crazy, bro.
Yeah, I mean, pause. That's what he was in, my nigga. He was like, I think it was Halloween or some shit. And he was dressed up, or maybe it was just the fucking MTV Awards. I don't know, but he was shirtless in booty shorts with this nigga. This nigga Tyler. Tyler took the picture. That's all I'll be saying. Like, yo, sometimes you gotta look at who the person is around to understand who that person is and what they're about.
So let me ask you this. About to go back to the relationship shit. Sorry guys, we always gotta go to this, but
It's a basis.
do you think
Do you?
that as a man you have the authority over who your woman hangs out with if you're her husband? So we gonna just skip the relationship shit.
Yeah.
You're her husband.
Husband, yeah.
Should you have control over who she hangs out with?
Not really,
and why?
Not really control, but well, yeah, it is control. It's control to the extent like I should be able to be like, yo, I don't think you should be around this person no more, and she should take my judgment. But it's never gonna be out of because it's never gonna be because of what I might do. It's gonna be because I don't want her around you because what she's doing and how it's gonna affect you.
How she influences.
Exactly. And
You don't trust that your woman has a strong enough mind. What's that?
no, 100%.
Ginger ale, you want some?
No,
It's a treat.
100%. And I don't think I'm supposed to. I think, you know what I mean? I think naturally I'm supposed to get my information from what God's telling me. And then she's supposed to follow the information that's given to me from God and not from the devil, because the devil could be, the devil is everything superficial. So whatever I
Ain't nothing but the devil.
exactly, whatever I'm demanding that's just superficial, that's the devil. Whatever I'm, you know what I mean, going hard for something that isn't like morally sound, that's the devil. Like, all of that's the devil. And she should be, I want a woman with discernment that can understand that's who she doesn't follow. Because she needs to be, like I said this before, she needs to be like the maintenance of the family, right? Mm-hmm. So if I'm out of whack or if I'm not doing if I'm not working properly, she needs to be the one that calls that out. Like, no, you're out of character. You see what I'm saying?
What do you think, Erika?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said should a man be in charge of who you
hang out with. Yeah, right. I'm sorry. I am getting old, people.
Nah, nigga, you high. Is that
Getting
good
up
shit, nigga?
I say either. If my man tells me, I will leave my friend because I'll be different. Like,
but if you try to make you vote,
I've
you ain't
been
doing
out
that.
with my friends.
I've
been out with my friends before,
submission.
and somebody called me, and I'm like, okay, I gotta go. Sorry.
Because I think that affects your relationship. I don't think political views may affect your relationship, but that's only if you let it affect your relationship. I think the problem is like some men have this ego problem where they want to be in control of your mind. You know what I mean? So like,
yeah, that's a little crazy.
I want to be in control of everything. Like in what was that shit? What's that shit called? Was it Superfly?
Which one, the remake?
I never watched it.
No, not Superfly. It wasn't Superfly. It was the Mac.
Oh, okay.
He had all the chicks in the planetarium.
In the planetarium.
Yep. And he was making a speech, and he was like, "I want to be your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, your cousin,
Everything.
and your everything." I want you to obey me. Because you got to tell them something like that when you're trying to manipulate their mind for them to make money for you.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Because they're using their body
and giving you
to get money.
And giving you the money.
And giving you the money. So you get their hair done, their nails done, buy them some new expensive makeup.
That's
get them
proof
fur
right
coats.
there. Women just want to be taken care of, man. And a lot of them not even fucking a nigga.
He finds them broken in the street, with nobody,
no leadership,
taking care of them. And he takes him in. He's like, "Hey, girl, let me give you a warm place to stay. Some cocoa. You like cocoa? Like marshmallows? Let's go get you some marshmallows."
That's what Tariq
Takes her to a planetarium.
did on Power. He took Proctor's daughter out there. He's like, let's go get some hot chocolate, because Tommy came there unalive Proctor.
You would have got her too if you seen her.
Yeah, that's why he took him with her. Tommy was crazy. He was like, "You rat mother."
Is Tommy still alive?
Mhm.
Oh, okay. I heard he was supposed to get his own spinoff, but I don't.
He do.
Oh, he got it. Okay.
Yeah, it's called The Force.
Can your wife travel out of the country with female family members?
Female family member?
Female family members that are her age group.
No.
Ooh, why?
What the fuck you need to go just with your female family members with? Like, that's suspect.
It's a girls' trip.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't like girls trips. Nigga.
Ooh.
I don't like girls trips. Like,
But it's not just a friend girls trip. It's a family girls trip. So family should be respectful, but they're still women, right?
I might not like your sister.
Ooh.
I might not fuck with her for real.
So hold on.
I can't tell you not to chill with her. That's your sister.
This your wife.
But I can tell you,
sister, you don't like
you're
her
not
sister.
going with her. You're not going with the bitch I don't trust or I don't like. If we're married, if we're not married, then you can do what the fuck you want to do.
If she go and you marry,
y'all
getting divorced.
But no, it's not even gonna get there, because before we get married, that's gonna be like, yo, like your sister, I don't fuck with her. And I'm just letting you know there's gonna be a time where if you choose your sister over me, then I'm out.
So you would get a divorce.
I ain't gonna get a divorce. She's gonna have to think about it.
Because if that comes, so that's gonna happen. So then that means y'all gonna get a divorce.
I ain't staying if somebody's not gonna submit to me.
Oh, it just came out.
I'm not gonna do that shit.
A man wants a woman to follow his leadership, but
I told you.
But here's the compromise. Here's a compromise.
Under God, bro.
We have to be considerate of certain things. Right?
Under God.
So if I don't want her. I don't want
my
woman to be uncomfortable.
I don't have to.
On eggshells, but I want her.
I don't have to
know that she has to
check
work
this out.
like
Check this out. I don't have to be considerate to the fact she wants to put herself on a all girls trip and wants me to be her provider and protector. How am I gonna protect you at home while you're at an all girls trip with your fucking sister and shit? And then a grown I'm protecting her, but I can't protect her, because I'm not there.
Is that what you're really worried about, or is it about you because her sister, you don't like her sister's a slut? She gonna go talk her into?
It's the combination of both. It's a combination of both. On one side, you got the snake trying to convince her to eat the apple, and on one side, I'm not there to physically be like, yo, don't listen to that motherfucker, and she leave. So because of both of those factors, I gotta sit here and be okay with the fact that she's, I don't feel a good way about it, because it's morally wrong. It's morally wrong to say, look, I'm gonna go away from where my husband doesn't want me to go with my sister, and then if something happened, oh well, I just did some shit that I wanted to do, and now I'm fucked up. Nah, like, we're not doing that. If you trust me completely, then you have to trust my judgment completely. If you feel like I'm following what God is telling me to do and you're in tune with that, then God is telling me you don't need to be out here with this snake ass bitch. You don't need to be with anybody that's gonna influence you in a negative light and you're gonna come here and corrupt our home. I'm not doing that shit.
She shouldn't be able to be influenced by people, but
She's going to be.
My man could come. You could come
Exactly,
with
and that's it. I'll go, but I'm not gonna let my woman out there in the trenches with a snake, with a known snake, female or male. Definitely not male, but female. I don't care. I don't care if it's her mom Dukes. Why does your mom Dukes want to take you on a personal? What the fuck? No. Where's your mom Duke's husband? She don't got a husband? So that's why she want to take you out on these fucking excursions, just girl trips? No, ma. That shit stops when your daughter gets married. God damn it. Because I'm not there to protect her. You're not going to protect her. You're a woman. And a man could come over and just do anything. And it'll be on you. Fuck all that shit, man.
My man 10 toes down on that.
I gotta be, because we gotta really protect our women and stop letting shit happen and wonder why they choose the bear on us.
A lot of feminists gonna be upset about that.
I don't care. I'm not here for the feminists.
And they don't want to wear bras and they want to.
I'm not. Look, they don't have to wear
car shirts.
I don't care about bras, bro.
On their car shirts. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, I'm okay with the bra things, but all that other shit. All that other shit is kind of bananas, like.
Listen, this is how I feel. I
say
feel
the
like,
babies.
I feel like women are gonna have their friends, right? Mm-hmm. I think I should know who their friends are, and I think she should definitely consider my opinion of her friends, if she cares to share or I observe certain things about them. Mm-hmm. If I'm uncomfortable, she should also consider that I'm uncomfortable about it. If we're gonna be in a relationship where we have an understanding of both of our roles, then she's gonna have to respect, okay, you're right. I don't like this friend, but I know that you've had that friend for many years when you was a kid or whatever. I respect it. However, I don't like how she conducts herself, and I hope that you respect me outside of this enough to do the right thing when I'm not present. You hope. I shouldn't have to say that.
Yeah, I was just about to say you hope.
Right, you
what, nigga?
You should know who your woman is.
Right.
That's your woman. That's so not your girlfriend, nigga. That's your wife. You shouldn't have to say that. I hope.
So, considering that, I trust her enough to be like, yo, all right, you with her, come back to the crib. This is my perspective on it. Come back to the crib, whatever. How was your time with her? And she gonna tell me everything that happened, whatever crazy shit she did. Oh, she tried to talk to this dude and told me I should talk to him, but I was like, yo, chill, I can't do that because you know I got a man. She told me all of that. So I feel like, all right, well, you did what you were supposed to do. You better not let her get you into no shit, like type shit. And that's just how it's gonna be, because you
got a lot more faith with your
patience,
land. It's faith. You got a lot more faith when it comes to your lamb being set in the wilderness. You think that there is nothing out there that's really gonna get to her. She should be straight because it's a lamb. And then like you're just saying like, yeah, what you're saying is the equivalent of, yeah, when she come back, she should be straight and everything should. I don't have that type of faith, bro. I don't have that type of faith at all. Like I don't think the way the world is, I don't think that you just send like something delicate, something that you're supposed to be in control. Like even your kid, it's the same situation. Like I fear for my kid's safety as soon as she leaves the door. That's what I'm saying. You have to. But what do you tell them? Hey, stay away from certain people. You correct them because you know how crazy the world is, right? So it's the same thing with this situation. It's like you know how crazy the world is, but I'm just letting you go out and you should be straight when you come back. It's not even essentially if you trust her. Do you trust the world isn't gonna, you know what I mean? Especially if you love her, you think the world just not gonna fuck with her? Her being an attractive woman that you love and just out there with no male protection. It's like, it's different if you could send her out with security and you know security with her. Nigga.
Yeah, hopefully you get to that point. But until you get to that point, you gotta live realistically, and you can't be a worrywart about what everything that's going on around.
You call that a
mean?
worrywart.
Nah, but I'm just saying that's what I'm saying. These are two different perspectives. So your perspective is not wrong because that's your opinion. My perspective is not wrong because it's my opinion. I'm just saying that in the situation, I'm not thinking about it that way.
Worrywart because I'm not sending her out there.
Yeah, but I'm saying like
there's nothing to worry
about.
I'm
not.
You're only gonna worry once she's out there.
And you're gonna get a divorce if she does go.
Yeah, if she goes and that's her stance on it, and she feels like, yeah, I'm not gonna change it. Yeah, because once you start saying no, it's like, well, we're married. That's not how this supposed to work. So if it's not gonna work like that, then it's not gonna work at all.
But that's the purpose of like having transparency before you get married.
100%.
Have a clear understanding of things like that. Because for somebody that doesn't feel the way that you feel, you wouldn't be suitable for them because they would want to do things their way. 100%. But for somebody that is like, you know what, I understand why you feel that way. I definitely would respect that, and you know what, I wouldn't put you in that situation.
That's
I wouldn't do anything like that.
It all starts at the discernment before you even get in that relationship.
But so, I'm more of an open mind in the sense of like there are red flags.
Personality, that shit should be body language. You should know how that person, like when you're married to somebody, you should just know them and know what is gonna piss them off. To me, that's the equivalent of, you know it's gonna piss me off, but you're still gonna do it and you're standing on it. Yeah, that's enough to get a divorce because you're not gonna listen to me.
I mean, I have an open mind to like giving people the benefit of the doubt in certain situations, especially if you came in their life and they're in a certain period in their life. If you met somebody in the beginning of their life or whatever, then it's gonna take a lot of time. You're gonna have to really like focus on teaching them or educating them on certain things because your experience is different. If you met somebody at a later point in their life, then maybe they'll have a better understanding of like doing things a certain type of way and understanding priorities, traditions, having certain values. If they don't, then it's up to you as the person that's choosing them to have that grace. But that's why I say those things should be stated in the beginning. Like somebody said, "Yo, do you tell somebody your credit score in the beginning of a relationship?" No, motherfucker. Like nobody should ask that crazy shit. But it's the same thing about
care about money.
How do you feel? How do you feel about somebody going on a girls trip? If they don't say that in the beginning, and then you find out later on down the line, now you got a compromising situation where now you might lose your person that you care about because you're so bullheaded on the situation that you're like, you know what? Fuck that. This is how I feel, and this is what it is. A dude said he was dealing with a woman, dealing with her for a little bit, and he has a trauma of women causing a scene. And everything was going good with this woman and everything. And they had just started talking, and he was like, yo, let's have this conversation outside. And she was like, no, we're gonna have it now. He's like, no, I'm telling you, please, let's have this later. And she didn't wait, and she exploded on him and embarrassed him. She was crying and everything. And he was like, all right, never talk to her again. And then she reached back out to him. She was like, wow, you would just stop talking to me over something like that without giving me, you know, like, let's talking about it. Like, I was really concerned about it. That's really inconsiderate. And he was like, he did think about it later, and he was like, you know what? Maybe that was a little quick for me to just, like, let her go off of that. We didn't even really get to talk about the situation.
You see when the heart
hold on, let me finish.
Involves with the logic?
If maybe, hold on, let me finish.
Oil and vinegar.
He said, you know, maybe I was a little bit too harsh because I was thinking about that. But he's like, is this what men are supposed to expect? that women are like that, and he said he went to his therapist, and he said the reason that he's like that is not because this woman was just this horrible woman and she's terrible and nobody could get along with her or whatever. It was because his mother never had patience when he was growing up, and the examples that he had with his mom smacks him in the face and shit in front of people, and never disciplines him when they're alone and stuff like that. So he realized like a lot of what his experience was with no emotional control, that went over into like other shit where like he can't deal with any woman that shows that she doesn't have any emotional control.
But he shouldn't have to. And it sucks that he had to go through what he had to go through to feel like what we feel like now. You shouldn't have to go through that. You shouldn't have to sit here and be embarrassed. If you say, hey, let's go outside, and she doesn't want to go outside, and she's about to embarrass you and you know it, you're an idiot for first sitting there and taking all of that. Being somebody that went through that type of shit, you should know the signs of somebody's about to act crazy. And then to sit here and still feel bad because you cut her off completely is some more emotional bullshit. I disagree with your therapist. Your therapist is saying things to kind of nullify the situation. I do believe that she wasn't the right person for you. I do believe that she was toxic in the mentality of thinking, hey, I could blow up even after this person who I claimed I liked is telling me to chill out. It shouldn't be, you see what I'm saying? It's nothing to be wilding over like this right now. And instead of being in a relationship long enough to know her partner and know that this is something that he doesn't like, she disregarded it. And not only did she disregard it, she came back later and made him feel bad about disregarding it. Like, that's crazy to me. Like, what the fuck? Where are we at where it takes therapy to figure out how to be normally?
How do you feel about it, Erika? I got a different view on it, though. An objective perspective.
What was the question?
So, a dude stopped talking to a woman that he'd only been talking to for maybe like a month or so. And they went out to eat or something, and she, she got upset because he had spent a little bit more time with another woman because he was hosting a party, and he was talking to somebody that was one of the guests or whatever, and she thought it was a little flirty or whatever, and she wanted to talk, and he was like, yo, let's talk about this later, because she felt some type of way, and she was like, no, I want to talk about this now. And then they went into a corner, and then they was talking about it a little bit, and then she just exploded, and he was like, yo, I'm not gonna talk to her anymore, like, after that, you know what I mean? And she didn't, and she wanted an explanation. She was like, why are you so quick to cut me off? Because I showed my emotion, because I showed that I was an emotional woman, instead of just talking to me about it. And he was like, because I don't, basically I don't deal with that shit. The therapist, analyzed it and knew, and I agree, kind of. This is trauma that you've had before in dealing with certain situations like this. That woman wasn't aware of the trauma that you had with your mom, but you shouldn't have to explain it. People should know how to behave themselves. But women are emotional creatures. But his therapist was saying, because your mom, she has smacked you several times when you was younger and embarrassed you in front of people. And on the date of your graduation, your mom embarrassed you with the girlfriend that you brought with her family at the table because you got a soda and you drunk all your soda. And she said, damn, how you gonna drink all that soda before you even eat your food? And don't try to get nothing else to drink. Like that, in front of the girl's parents and everything. Everybody's like all shocked and shit. You know what I mean? Because she embarrassed him in front of his people. You know what I mean? And things like that has happened to him. That's his first woman experience. And that woman experience has made his life very traumatic for him and his other experiences with women. So he may have been short and like, yo, I'm not gonna tolerate this. I'm not gonna let this keep going and whatever. Is he wrong for dubbing her, or just trying to understand, okay, maybe it was an emotional situation and he could have dealt with it a little bit more like a man, you know, maybe stoic, as they say. And
I
just
mean, that
relax.
is though, because he ain't say nothing. He just-
Right. Well, he did that, but I'm saying he just dubbed her.
And
I
felt
think
bad
when
about
he
it.
said not right now, then she should have just let.
That's that
him
leadership
say
shit,
what
though,
he
right? That's a woman not listening. Cause I'm telling you, yo, we could talk about this, but let's talk about this at a later time. Now is not the best time for us to talk
She
about
said,
it.
fuck that.
Well, I can't wait. We need to talk about this now. Da, 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 da. I'd be mad too. You know.
She's not gonna follow
Would
you,
I
nigga.
would I dub this shorty? Well, let's
She's
see.
not gonna
Would I
follow
dub
you.
her if she was wild and she made a scene the first time in front of mad of my people?
She
Yes.
not gonna follow you.
I probably would dub her.
She not
Cause
gonna
I'd be
follow
like, yo, like you should know better. You should know me better. Cause I would have told you I don't tolerate disrespect, and that's mad disrespectful.
Madness.
You know what I mean? So yeah, I would dub you. However, I do agree with the therapist that could be related to trauma from dealing with another, woman in your life.
It could be, but
And maybe
we're not gonna excuse her. We're not gonna
I'm
say
not.
it has
Not doing
nothing
that.
to do with her. It does have everything to do
He
with
not
her
wrong.
because she made
I
a
don't think he
scene.
wrong.
She
but
made I don't think he's wrong
I think
either.
that
I'm just saying he should have stood on it.
sometimes
And don't,
when it's short,
don't have
he did
no
stand on it.
don't have no regrets. So about maybe I shouldn't have handled it that way.
Because you don't know how it
That's
was.
pussy.
It was like, yo, she was just really, whatever it was, she was really hurt about it.
It don't matter.
And
Fuck
that's
how
the thing.
she
If
feel
you care,
because she didn't care how
but
he
that's
felt.
the point. That's the point.
She
In a
didn't care how he
relationship,
felt. So why are you caring about the person that
because
don't care about how you felt?
Maybe she felt so strong.
I don't care how she feels,
That's
Smiley.
the
That's
problem.
the
That's the problem.
That's not
That's
the
the problem.
problem. That's the
problem.
point.
That's the
How are you gonna
emotional
let
availability.
How are you gonna
Well,
That's
let
the emotional availability.
Smiley? Let me ask you a question. How are you gonna let somebody who don't care about thinking about how you feel? How are you gonna let her feelings trump yours?
Because you're
You
supposed
don't
to protect her.
You can't protect somebody that don't want to protect themselves.
You're trying to protect
You
her.
can't protect her
Not
if
allowing you to,
you
right?
can't protect her if she says
Right.
I don't want to
Right.
listen to you.
Right.
And you're saying, oh,
Right.
okay, well, you know, it's on me. No, it's on her, bro. It's on her. She chose to not listen to you. Why do you want to protect somebody who don't want to be protected?
Part
bro?
of that protection is understanding the person.
We're not
that
gonna
you've
be
chosen.
blind. Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? So you chose that.
You
okay,
never
hold on.
you never understood
All right,
that she was gonna act like
All
that.
right, so let me say this. Can I say something? Understanding the person that you've selected is also understanding that this person is going to behave a certain type of way. So you know how you're going to deal with it. And you know because of that you're saying, yo, let's probably talk about this at a certain time. Damn, I knew she going to be mad. Let me address this real quick. Listen, it's not that. You drunk a little, you've had a few drinks, you know what I mean? Just calm down. Like, it's not that serious. Or, yo, we got to go home. You know what I mean? I would hate for it to be like that, but if it's in the beginning of our relationship and things like that are happening, one, you have to do something about your drinking, or we need to stop talking. But then that's up to me to decide, do I really want to deal with her fixing her drinking problem, or do I want to just move on and find me another woman? It could go either way, but it depends on how that man feels about that woman. If I really value her enough or care about her enough to deal with some of that shit, because let's be honest, we do deal with a lot of shit. So I would choose to either deal with it or keep it moving. It depends on how easy or how complicated she makes my life. That situation could be the tip of the iceberg, or that situation could be the beginning of the end. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, I don't know what, you know what I mean, more context than he just gave up really quickly. And he felt remorseful of it because of the trauma that he had before. And that's the thing. I've learned more patience from going to therapy. So I've learned how to deal with being patient with people, and not just women, men as well. And being patient with people because I have very objective views. So I know that I'm gonna have debates and discussions with people, and I have to be able to control my emotions to have them debates. And I was an extremely emotional person growing up and aggressive. So I have to understand that, and a part of that is developing stoicism, where you know how to deal with women. You know how to learn what is the softness of a woman and not to go back and forth with them. But
Smiley,
be assertive.
You might
and
not
put
be
them in here.
religious, but you give a hell of a lot of grace to women. I've noticed that. I've noticed just by how you vote, how you are when you're in a good situation. it's like you give a lot of grace, bro. You do, and that's not a bad thing. I'm not saying it as it's no weak characteristic or anything. I'm saying that as I didn't know that you gave this much grace to women in general. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm seeing a different side of you, basically.
Women that try. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not any female.
So
sure.
yeah, you do too. I care about women.
Try, yeah.
But it was a point. It was a point where it could be like, you know, F these 304s. It was a point like that in my life. I was never really a dude that sweat women out, and I'm still not a dude that sweat women, but I do give women the benefit of the doubt.
I think you'll tolerate more than I would, though. 100%. I couldn't tolerate as much as you could coming from a woman.
Well, that means if I tolerate stuff, then that means that the woman is able to tolerate things with me.
I mean, either or. I don't
well,
know.
that's the only
balance that.
That's the crazy thing.
I'm just saying
that's the only way to look at it, because I'm looking at it like, okay,
because
but listen.
If it's even, that's the only way to look at it. But if it's not even,
listen to the logic. Listen to the logic. Listen to the logic. Listen to it. So if I make it challenging to deal with for certain things, maybe I'm not being as attentive, maybe I'm doing whatever I'm doing, maybe when I do deal with them, I lash out because I might be aggravated about some shit, or maybe I just hang up on them, or maybe I'll just, you know what I mean, I'll be on the phone with somebody else and put them on hold for mad long or some shit like that, and they'll still deal with that. So me considering, because I'm very observant, so me considering all of this stuff that I'm doing, I might give them grace depending on that to a certain extent, because I know that they'll probably get upset and they'll probably bring that up. Oh, all the time that I'll just wait for you when you just hung up on me and da-da-da-da. And I'm like, my bad. Like, you know what I mean? And I'll have to think about it like, yeah, you're right.
But don't you think you're grading it like on the bads and you're not grading it on your good capabilities and the pluses that come with you? Don't you think you should start it off of she's fucking with me because I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing versus she's fucking with me because I'm not supposed to be doing what I'm doing and she's still fucking with me?
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, and if she's fucking with you because of the good that you're doing, she has to be able to trust you because you're doing good.
That more women are gonna be attracted to the resources. But
see, attracted and trust is two different things.
Because that's what you're getting.
Trust comes with the submission.
I'm attracted to a lot more than her resources. I don't really care about her resources.
Yeah,
I'm attracted
that's why
to
I said
else.
attractive is
so
just...
once I have the woman, all the other shit, I'm doing what I'm normally gonna do for a woman that I care about. If I don't care about you, I'm not gonna give you no extra day. I'm not gonna talk to you. I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna do all that.
I get it.
If I care about you, I'm willing to do more because I realize a relationship comes with compromise, sacrifice, patience.
Smiley, what I'm asking you is, don't you think there's things that comes with her being your wife, like simple things, like, okay, you got to be willing to live a certain routine with me.
Right.
Like, we could figure it out, but you got to let me lead that lifestyle. You see what I'm saying?
That part.
So once that's the basis, right? She loves you because of the good that you do, right? If you ask her to do some shit that she doesn't want to do because she loves you and trusts you, her mentality isn't gonna be how you were trying to say before, because all the shit that she puts up with. No, it's not a putting up with. It's damn, like, this nigga does all of this. I could just, you know what I mean, let him take the lead with this one, even though I may not believe it. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. It's like, it's hard to really go back and be like, try to dog somebody that's doing good. You feel me? And that's to be the mentality when you're making a certain decision for the household. It's like, yo,
But if a woman make a scene because
Yeah, she don't feel that
because
way.
she was jealous about
She don't feel that way.
somebody.
She's never gonna feel that way.
She's being
Don't
what?
let her fool you
She's
and
being
say,
what? Loyal
"Oh,
to
I
what?
could do that."
Loyal to
Loyal
what?
to her emotions,
Right.
And that's my point though. If she does it that time,
So
then
that's
she's
why- that's
always
why you give
gonna
them
do
grace.
that
That's
shit.
why you give them
Why is she always
So
gonna
then
do?
you know better, or you tell her to behave herself. If she can't behave herself, or she drink too much, or something,
I'm pretty
for
sure he
instance,
told her that. He
shorty
warned
like
her.
this,
He told her,
if you
don't
get,
act up,
if you
please.
get wavy when you go out here, then you can't get wavy.
And that's why
And
I
if
said
you
he
want to
at
get
fault
wavy,
too.
then
He
you
at fault too.
gonna have to be by yourself.
Because he knew how
I'm
she
not gonna
do.
be bothered with you.
He knew how she do. He knew she act like that.
If you want to deal with her,
Because ain't no
if
way.
not, then you just don't deal with her. Then just dub her like dude did.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. I just feel bad that he had to.
Yeah, don't put up with stuff that you don't want to deal with.
Yeah,
Right.
he had to go through some shit that trigger him like that. For like the shit, the therapist said it was some shit that he, you know what I mean? Like I'm pretty sure he wasn't even thinking like that. He was like, damn.
It wasn't, but that shit sounds so real.
It was real. It probably, the therapist was probably right. But I'm just saying that the part where the therapist was like, oh, this doesn't really have anything to do with what she did. Yes, it does. Because her actions triggered that shit. So how could it not have anything to do with what the fuck happened? Like, no, her actions
spazzing out in front of you like
100%.
that is just making you believe that all women are like this.
No.
And there's no woman
It's the
out
accountability for individually. Because individually, we have to take accountability. If we don't, then you're known as the person that says one thing and does another thing. Because your characteristics perceive you. Once you catch somebody in a lie, then lying is more accessible to that person. As soon as you realize, oh, this person is willing to lie about this shit, and then you're not gonna trust them 100% of the time no more. So it's the same thing with marriages and shit. Like once you catch somebody in a situation where you didn't think that they would act a certain way, you're gonna look at them a certain way, and that could be the detriment of your whole relationship in 2024. Because divorce is the norm. Divorce is the norm. Like it's no big deal now. See what happens when something is no big deal? Everybody don't feel as bad getting it. BBLs, when they was no big deal, everybody don't feel like everybody. It's not a taboo no more to see BBLs. Now you start seeing BBLs in your reality. It's because once you normalize some shit, good or bad, everybody don't feel bad doing it in front of people.
That's crazy.
And it's a vicious cycle, nigga.
Shit.
Shit crazy.
Bottom line, yo, if women don't want to have sex for 4 years, then that's on them.
I'm gonna try it too. Matter of fact, nah, this is open. I ain't know.
Nah, it's cool. There's one more in there.
There's one more in here.
That's the strawberry joint.
It's the regular John?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck with it. Fuck it.
You can have it.
Oh, go ahead, bro.
I'm glad you like them.
I thought it was crazy because he.
Nah, no, they are. They are.
Yeah, I believe it.
You want to try the two?
No,
want to be a warrior?
No.
Try the 3. Try one of the 3s. Just try one, just to see.
Let me try 2. I tried 2.
You want to try 2?
Try 3.
Try 3.
I gotta do a 3.
Because nobody tried 3.
I got 3. Nah, I ain't trying to be the first one.
Just do 1 3.
I do it if we all do it.
You want to try it? Come on.
I don't got nothing to drink no more.
I'll try it.
The water right here.
Oh damn.
I'll try it with you.
I ain't trying to drink the
You ain't gonna try one? You ain't gonna try
I
one?
got some more in the refrigerator.
Just one?
I took this out to finish it, because it's taking up too much space. What you say?
You ain't gonna try just one?
Yeah. Here.
It's like taking a shot at 1.5.
I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna eat, yo.
This is called Final Boss Sour,
You a G.
number 3.
You are fucking G,
I don't know
yo.
what's the name of this guy.
I need the water because of the ones.
Moo. His name is Moo.
Not my nigga Moo.
Yeah.
Moo from My Brother and Me. Yo, that's crazy. My nigga Moo from My Brother and Me. That is him. Why he pick up a
He got
shovel?
a shovel. He's
He a miner
He's
now?
a mole.
Oh, damn. Sorry, Moo. You're not a mole. You ain't waiting for me. I said I'm with eat.
I'm waiting for y'all.
I'll do it too. I'll do this shit with you. Thank you so much. I'm gonna need it. Shout out Poland Spring in Arizona.
Ready?
Yeah, let's do it. Ready?
Hold on. Yeah, we doing a
I
three.
ain't doing that.
We always gonna do
We
it.
all doing it? Oh, come on, E. What the fuck? I thought you said no. Damn. Come on, man.
That make my stomach hurt.
It's gonna make my stomach hurt. Oh, fuck.
It's just like a shot, man.
It smell like jalapenos.
Smell like
Shot,
jalapeno.
ew. Jalapeno.
Smell it. Smell like jalapenos, yo.
Alright. Y'all ready? On the count of three. 1, 2, 3. Was it bad? I think I'm immune to it now.
I gotta put my water. I cheated.
What do you think? It was too sour?
Yeah, it was just nasty because it's so sour. There's no other flavor.
We've conquered it though. Conquered the box.
There's only 3?
Yeah.
No, it's a lot.
No, levels.
Oh yeah, it's only 3. It's supposed to be 4, but 4 is supposed to be coming soon. They don't have a flavor for that yet.
Oh.
Raspberries maybe. That'd be crazy. Really?
I can't lick them. Tastes like acid strips.
Oh shit, we had a dope episode, man.
Woo.
The airplane.
Yo, what's coming up? Oh, tomorrow is Veterans Day, huh? Forgot
it?
about that.
Do
Yeah.
I get that off? I don't think so.
I wish I.
Some people get it off, some people don't. I gotta work tomorrow.
I don't think I gotta work tomorrow.
I had to tell everybody we gotta work tomorrow.
That's crazy. I'm about to go to Mission Barbecue on Veterans Day. Yeah, some type of deal going on.
Donald Trump wants to expand the federal death penalty, setting up legal challenges in the second term. He want to reinstate federal execution and extend the death penalty to more individuals such as child rapists, migrants who murder American presidents, and law enforcement and those convicted of drug and human trafficking.
That sounds about right.
Drug trafficking, though?
Imagine if he really had beef with the Democrats and then, like, people from the Democrat side started getting in trouble from, like, child SA and stuff like that. Imagine that. That would be crazy, nigga. Because depending on who would, like, if they, let's say 3 main ones. If
Who did he about to expose?
that's what I'm saying.
Let's see what's going on.
You know what I mean? Was there more
Well, he gonna
Democrats
have
or-
some of
or-
those
or
Epstein
Republicans at the
Island
room?
brothers? Is it gonna be some of those people that was at those freak offs? Because when I watched that Donald Trump movie, it looked like a lot of senators and judges and all these different types of people was at those parties.
Yeah, and princes and princesses.
I heard it was the same type of party. Like, it's just, you know, more urban with Diddy.
powerful people doing crazy stuff, man, behind closed doors.
You talk about Leonardo DiCaprio, like what's Leo doing there? You see what I'm saying?
Leo wasn't at the after party.
Nigga, Leo was at the after party is what they were saying, nigga. And this is why I'm saying this shit is getting spooky because fucking, yo, I've never seen so much traction with fucking bodyguards coming out the woodworks. Just letting it, because they know it's lucrative.
They getting paid.
Yeah, like, oh, you work with Diddy or you work with... Know? Exactly.
What do you know?
And they are out here letting people know, like, and I believe them. Because, you could get sued for lying. You know what I'm saying? Like, they gonna tell that shit like it is, and they know. So, this shit's crazy, yo. Shit getting crazy.
This is America. Those that you tripping, though.
I think, didn't Trump say something about the list?
Oh, wow.
What?
The list was.
Bitcoin has surpassed $80,000 mark for the first time ever. Years ago, a man on YouTube begged people to buy Bitcoin for $1 in 2013, and they called him crazy. It's now surpassed $80,000 per coin.
That's crazy. Could you imagine just having the money and then just investing? If I could change the history, I probably would do that. I'd probably do that. Invest early in that shit.
You know what I would encourage people to do?
Okay.
Is to buy fractional shares of the coin. If it's
like penny stocks and shit?
Like as much as you can invest in it. Like if you have
just invest
a few dollars here and there, buy a few shares of Bitcoin.
My boy.
Because you can use Bitcoin to get other coins. But you just gotta get the Bitcoin first. And if you could just get in there, you'd be good. But to get to that 80,000, you got a long way. You gotta wait for it to drop. And every time it dropped, people don't catch it. So now people that waited when it was like in the 30,000s, now they got 80. All those coins that they had that was at the 30s, now they at 80,000. Now they rich.
That's fire.
So they could cash out right now.
That's super fire.
That's crazy. So now we about to have another culture of millionaires under this guy. Because it happened after the election. So,
I mean, with the trajectory of the way the world's going, that makes a lot of sense. Like, everything's going to AI. This nigga Elon is living his best life. Fucking like, yeah, I mean, Bill Gates is a tech guy, is in control of fucking medications and shit, and fucking what's the other shit? Apple cider vinegar. Shit is crazy. Like, shit is just like, I don't know, man. Like, I just feel like at the rate we're going, in about 20, 30 years, there's gonna be like half humans, half like robots. And it's gonna be crazy out here, bro. It's gonna be wild. I don't know if it's gonna get Matrix or Terminator, but I could see it headed down that path. Especially once under certain leadership. Because after the 4 years, after Trump gets out of office, right? What will the people want to see? Like, will they want to see somebody like that again? Will they even get a chance to vote for somebody like that again? This could be a situation where now, because of that, you don't get that no more. You see what I'm saying? So it's gonna be interesting to see. This is good. I don't know what you. Oh shit.
Hey, kitty. Why are they making?
Why are they what? That's a mask?
Yeah.
Because they trying to fool us, yo. They've been making high quality masks since Michael Jackson days. Remember?
The whole neck and chest.
Yeah. They've been making those type. And this is what I mean. Like, I feel like with the way they make these masks, how do we not know that we have beings among us that may not all the way be human? We don't fucking know. There could be a humanoid thing that literally came from inside the earth and now it's on top of the earth acting like a human and we think it's from fucking billions of miles away and it's really underwater somewhere. This shit is crazy. Like, this shit is too crazy outside, yo. I definitely believe in a universe, in our universe. Remember, Men in Black, they did that shit? What was it? Orion was on Orion's belt. Orion was the cat, and it was a whole galaxy on his fucking belt. That shit was fucking nuts, bro. And then there was like that galaxy in the locker room. It was like a whole little world, and they all worshipped Jay, I think, or K, one of them niggas.
Oh shit.
Cause they, you know what I mean? He opened that shit, gave them the source of light or some shit, and they made a civilization with that shit. They thought he was God. I really believe it's really like that, bro. And I believe that God was Yahweh or Yahoo or whatever you want to consider it. The same one from the Bible and the Quran, the same one from I think Judaic beliefs. And yeah. But I think there is an energy that's inside of all of us. And I think that essence comes from that being.
Do you think that changing the topic?
Okay.
Not Like Us was the best diss track in hip hop history?
No. I think I'm biased. I think Hit 'Em Up was. I just love how that shit started. I love the energy of it.
What about No Vaseline?
That shit was alright, man. I'm Team Pac. And I remember when Pac was alive, this was a topic of discussion with Ice Cube kind of jacking his style after he got out of jail and shit. And I kind of seen those similarities in the Bow Down track after the Hit 'Em Up track. Like, you know what I'm saying? I kind of saw those similarities.
What about you, Eric? How you feel? Ether? Oh yeah, we
Ether
did
was
talk
good
about
too. Ether was a real
best
good
diss
one.
track of all time.
Dang Diddy, dang Daddy, dang Daddy. Oh, I get it. You Biggie and he's Puffy. Yeah, that was a good one.
I wouldn't go like
that.
too far back in hip hop, but yeah, I would definitely have to say Tupac and Biggie beef was pretty crazy, but
remember the beans?
it was something about Ether.
Oh yeah, that shit.
It was something about Ether that just made Ether strong. But I wouldn't say Ether is number one though, because there was so many other.
There's a lot.
Other ones in there.
Remember when Beans and Jada was going at it?
Yeah.
That was a time in history. Fucking speculation talk gold. Nigga did this.
50 against Murder Inc.
So that Big J took wow. Yo, that shit was hard.
I smell pussy. Is that you, Ja?
Yeah, 50, he destroyed a career. He destroyed a career with that one. Like that nigga Ja was up.
Back. We gonna clap back. We
thought he was. He never did completely.
Drake and Meek.
Drake and Meek. Well,
Drake and Joe.
We saw chinks in Meek.
Drake and Joe.
We saw chinks in Meek armor the first time with that one.
Pusha T.
Oh yeah, Pusha T. Fuck Drake up.
That was when you told us about the boy that he wasn't claiming.
Yeah.
Yo. That's when he had to come out with a son.
Boy, but he wasn't hiding the.
He came out with an album. That's when he had to come out with a son.
That's hilarious.
How he know?
Yo, somebody told him.
Yeah, he said it on the Joe Budden podcast. He was like, somebody told his ass.
That's crazy.
He was pillow talking to his girl. See, you talk to the wrong girl, she gonna have your shit all out there. And that's crazy.
Kendrick Lamar performing at the Super Bowl.
What about it?
They said it's like a whole backstory to that.
Yeah, it could be.
Do you feel like Kendrick Lamar is the rapper of the culture?
No, I think J. Cole.
Period.
I think J. Cole is.
You think J. Cole
I
is?
think J. Cole is. Right now, yeah.
It's controversial.
I think Kendrick
You just want to be controversial.
I think Kendrick could be number 2.
Oh, you
But
just want to be controversial.
I think J. Cole is just that nigga, man. Like, I love, don't get me wrong, I love,
I can't pick artists.
I love,
It's hard.
What's the name?
It's hard to say
I love the diss.
Who's the top?
I love the diss, but I just fuck with,
Because when you
Cole.
sit down and listen to some of them joints, you be like, yeah, it's tough.
Fuck with J. Cole as far as like, his lyrics.
I like both of them. I don't know.
I think Kendrick is a better storyteller and he's more poetic. But I think J. Cole is a better punchline artist and he has dope ass schemes.
Where does Lil Wayne fit in this?
Lil Wayne is the punchline king. He's a punchline and cadence king. So how he sounds and what he says is the shock value that keeps him relevant. You know what I mean? Because all you got to do is be good with psychology and how things correlate, and then you're gonna think about what he says. And he does it in a. He's probably been doing it so long, and he don't even remember half of his shit because he's just pumping it out like a machine. No funny shit. Like that's crazy.
Pumping it out like a machine.
He's producing like a machine. Excuse me.
There's so many artists though, but those
Yeah.
I can't think of any artists above them.
I mean, we could talk about Jay. Jay is the businessman.
I know Jay,
He's the clever
but I'm biased because
business-
Jay is better than all of them.
Yeah, he is, because he figured out how to be more successful than all of them. So I agree. But I feel like
You can't beat them, then you join them, Nas. I said, I forgot we live. Can't beat them, then you join them.
I mean, but it's true though. Nas did kind of join him when he was under Def Jam and Jay was in control of Def Jam. Like it was like
Ain't Nas on Rock
like
Nation?
a war. No. I don't think so now.
No?
Nah, he got his own shit. Davies,
Like you said, he a
your boy
businessman,
Davies signed
a
to
rapper.
Nas.
He got some songs that I like.
Your boy Davies signed to Nas. So like he got artists and shit. He got his own.
He gotta be my boy.
Cause y'all fuck with him though, right? Nah, y'all don't fuck with him.
I didn't say I don't fuck with him. I
So
wouldn't
that's
say
your
he's
boy.
my boy.
Man,
I like
whoever
some of his music.
The dudes that I like their rapping and shit, I fuck with their music. I won't mind. I won't get offended. Be like, oh, why I gotta be my nigga? Because it's my nigga.
Because you're making it like, oh, your boy, like.
It's your boy. What the hell? Now it's not your boy, yo. I feel like it should be your boy if you support their music or what they're about.
I like Dipset. But I
Exactly.
don't be like, they my boy. They're my nigga.
Is R. Kelly your boy?
Right.
If you listen to R. Kelly?
Yeah.
I don't know
If
that.
you like
man.
his singing. Absolutely. That's my nigga. That's my singer. Like to have possession over what you like is as important as having a choice. that's just some real shit. Like, it's just what it is, bro. You don't know. Scene? You like that, Nala?
I like Diddy too. He ain't my boy. I like his
Nah,
music.
I don't like Diddy. I don't like his music because I don't believe it's his music. I believe it's the writers that made the music, and I think Diddy's part in it was smart, but I don't believe it's respectable And I think it caught up to his ass. And you know what I'm saying? I hope he's praying to be a different person. And when he gets out, if he gets out, but if he's not, then he can stay where he at.
His kids called and told him happy birthday. While he was in there. And the little girl said,
Even that's a ritual.
happy birthday, Daddy. I love you. She like too.
Let's hope she don't have. Let's hope she stays innocent in this whole fiasco.
But they all was there. Justin, Christian, Quincy, the twins, and the other sister.
The bodyguards are saying that King Combs is next.
Who?
King Combs is gonna be arrested by this December, allegedly. So we'll see.
It's terrible.
It is, especially when you get your kids involved, and like, cause that kind of justifies it.
Cause he's sick.
Exactly. But then he's not the only one. That's the crazy part about it. Like, some people knew about this shit and they didn't say nothing, or they just kept it under wraps. And now it's all coming out. It's like, okay, well, who knew and didn't say nothing?
So then you have to admit their role in that.
Exactly. And now it's like, damn, what part of the role was it? Like when he was essaying little kids and you knew about this shit, like, were you supplying them the little kids? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you never know. Like, this shit get deep, yo. This shit get deep. I'm glad all of this shit is getting exposed. I'm glad certain people are getting some type of retribution with him being in jail and, you know what I mean, them being victims. But it's crazy. It's only gonna get worse before it get better. It's raining shit. Oh, man. We needed some rain though. I felt like it hasn't been raining in a while.
Whew. That shit is sour, man.
Yeah, it is. I tried to tell you, nigga.
Sour and smoking.
Shit
That
crazy,
shit was like,
man.
that's just kind of crazy.
That's why I had all this water, nigga. I was like, nigga,
Sweating bullets.
I'm going in that raw doggy.
Crazy.
Crazy, nigga. Bitch, melt my mouth through. Shit crazy, nigga.
Oh shit, man. We definitely appreciate you guys pulling up on us, man. Every Sunday, man, you can catch us here, man.
Every Sunday, man.
Get lifted. 30 is the new 20. It's your boy, SmileyJizzle, and my mans.
Chris O.D.
And our co-hosts.
I have 5.
And we out.
Thank you for tuning in. Hit the like button, share,
Like,
and subscribe on the way
share.
out. And hit the
Comment.
notification bell so you're notified the next time we post or go live.
That part. We be doing that a lot. Check our lives. Like, make sure y'all peep the lives, because those are our newer content.
That part.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm fucking geek.